Hey, look, guys. I'm not a Gooby streamer. How's it going? We're going back to Battlefield 6, which I gotta say, yeah, here we go, Nightfall. This is what I wanna play. Limited time mode. Boo! Nightfall. Time to strike from the shadows. This underground map contains areas of low visibility, transforming it into corridor of darkness where tactics are essential. Stay close to your squad and move with precision, caution, and strategy. That is exactly what we're going to be doing. However, every season's got like an intro movie thing, which fortunately already played on my account, but I saved it. So just give me a second. Because, and by the way, my nephew's here. Hi, nephew.
Yeah. Hello.
We're gonna let this rock, so that you guys can see it. Hello? Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Play.
Armada seized Hagental Air Base, the weak link in NATO's satellite command node.
Oh no!
This loss has left us blind.
My god, I leave the game for one season and this is what happens?
Yeah, it's shenanigans, am I right?
Yeah.
Probably worse.
Well, no, to be fair, I've only really left for half a season, but yeah.
True.
But that's the thing. I'm not interested in the seasonal grind anymore.
Yeah.
But I have to admit... Okay, so we take the base back. Literally like the Battlefield Friends meme, we gotta take the base. That's funny. Yeah, you see, I like Battlefield 6 as a game, but I didn't like the seasonal grind and the multiple special events in a season that's like, yeah, you will play this week and complete this pass that's only a week long. Like, no thanks.
Yeah, the bonus tracks, I'm not going to lie, hit me like a freight train with this season. Like, I was so fucking burnt out.
Wow.
I could not.
Yeah, that's fine. See, this is the thing, because obviously if we look at the Battle Pass, I'm not going to buy Battlefield Pro. I'm just not buying it. But yeah, this bonus pass, there's only 23 hours left. So even like, oh, cool, we get like... Oh, actually, cool. I do like SMGs, funnily enough. But like, yeah, I kind of don't care. Because it's just too much, man. There's too much other stuff to play. It's like tomorrow, the new character comes to 2XKO, right? The new free-to-play fighting game for you know, that has League of Legends characters in it. Dondi wants to play that tomorrow. I'm gonna double check with him if he's still up for it. But we're hoping to coordinate on that. Because he mentioned it when I was doing my Forza Horizon stream, which I'm also gonna go back to soon, TM. But yeah, like that's the thing, there is so much to play. Then we've got the Invincible Versus open beta, which I'd like you to check out, but the problem is, like, it's already been confirmed, we can't play friends in it. And as it so happens, as you will have seen in the PSN chat that we have, I did buy the game because my PlayStation said I had 2 friends that pre-ordered it. Turns out they didn't pre-order it, they just played a previous beta. So that's the menu literally mislabeling what had happened. Anyway, Marcus at least, he has bought it. So if you're interested in the Invincible characters, and yeah, there's a new fighting game coming out based on them, you could obviously come around and try it.
Alright.
But yeah, in a way, I'm kind of invested as a fan a little bit because I don't know whether you will have heard of the YouTube channel Level Up Your Game, but it's hosted up by Repal, who did a lot of Tekken tutorials and played competitively back in the day. And he's the lead combat designer on this new Invincible Versus game. So as someone who's been a fan of his content creation and tutorialization stuff for many years, the fact that he's now kind of one of the senior people on a fighting game, and by the way, there's also a bunch of former Killer Instinct devs, like Killer Instinct 2013 devs involved, I'm like, you know what, I want to give this game a go and support it.
Yeah.
So I did buy it. Oh. See, why is this limited time? Oh my god, it's so cool. Wow. Wow, and you really need them too. Holy wow. Wow, dude. So, have you been playing any of Season 2? What do you think of, like, the new maps and things? Because I've not played any of it.
I have played a good chunk of Season 2, and I personally think that it is a much stronger season than Season 1 is.
Okay.
But, this is a big caveat, but the amount of stupid changes that they've done that have completely thrown a wrench into Battlefield 6's enjoyment for me is like the biggest what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to list out some stupid changes, sir. Like, what do you mean?
So, various things were screwed up for some reason. I don't know why. Like, various movements changed. It's like, why are you changing movement? The movement was fine.
Oh.
Again,
I do apologize. I'm going to need you to be more specific. Like, what kind of movements have changed? Are we talking like you can't slide? Like, is it? No, I can slide. Or can I? Wait, where's my slide?
It was to do with jumping. Again.
Okay.
And it's like...
Oh yeah, slide, double tap, circle, I got it.
There was still a little bit of momentum that was being added to jumps, and it was allowing people to still win their gunfights, which, I mean, that's fine, I don't care. I don't do that in this game. It's not like 2042 where you can just jump like an idiot.
Do you know what, I'm feeling that? Like, the characters feel more weighty, but I've got to be honest, even in my first impression of it, right? Where, like, they seem to fall to the ground faster and not jump as high.
Yeah.
This is gonna say, like, controversial hot take here, and I think we should give the context that you are quite used to relatively modern Call of Duty game feel. And I think what they want to do with these changes, at least from I haven't played the game in several months and I'm going back hands-on again, this actually feels like it wants to move further away from Gooby in terms of game feel and be more like Battlefield again. But you're right, it even feels heftier than older Battlefields. It does.
Yeah. It's understandable that they want to move away from being Call of Duty, but at the same time, they're moving closer to being Call of Duty than actually moving away from it.
Boom! Oh, thank you for the resub, Hardcore. Every little helps, man, and thank you for being here. Yeah, I sort of see what you mean. I mean, I'm wondering whether... Because night vision goggles are not necessarily light. I wonder if it's got something to do with the balance of the mode as well. Whether... Is this game-wide, this jump feel thing?
This is game-wide, yeah.
Okay.
Excluding the campaign, which, by the way, is using old netcode. code, an old
Ah,
update.
wow. So it's literally like you play the campaign, you're playing Launch Battlefield 6. That's how funny.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
This is
I
the
still haven't
same
gone
as
through that
Halo
either.
Infinite, by the way. This is exactly the same as Halo Infinite, where it's like if you are playing the campaign on Halo Infinite, you are playing launch 1.0 systems.
How funny.
Like, they may have thrown a few patches in to fix some bugs and crashes,
Yeah,
but other than that,
yeah.
it's base game. When
How
it
is
first
the
launched.
volume level for everyone? Because I'm actually kind of thinking the game might be... I do have war tapes, but I'm like, you know what? I'm having to actually listen to hear you a little, so I don't want you to adjust anything. I'm going to do all that wavy linky shit in a minute and get tweaky. In fact, let's do it through the game settings. Because here's the thing, right? I've got my capture card thing, as I was explaining to you yesterday. My capture card's kind of perfect. So if a specific game is loud, it's better to turn down just that game so that all other games remain perfect. Let's go with like, I'm thinking 55. Exactly 55 on the master volume instead of the 75 it was previously. Yeah. But I'm not turning off war tapes though. Like
war tapes for me will always be like the definitive.
I can't go back. Like once you
Battlefield.
try it and get used to the big booms, because that's really the bit that might turn off some people. Once you get like climatized to it, you can't really go back.
I mean, this is a setting that has existed since like, oh god, when did they first add war tapes? Because like for me, they added it all the way back in Bad Company 2.
Yeah, I think it was something. It might have even been Battlefield 3.
Maybe a bit further back, but I'm not too sure. I remember it being in Bad Company 2. I just don't know how far back it goes.
Okay, yeah. Actually, you know what it might have been? Yeah, because you're right. Bad Company 2 precedes Battlefield 3, doesn't it?
Yes.
I didn't like hot take as well, which is cool because fire's in front of me. You know, initially I didn't like Bad Company 2.
Really?
I know. But it's a very specific reason. They were trying to be Modern Warfare 2. Too much. See, here's the thing. You've got to remember, I loved Bad Company 1. I thought it was hilarious. Like, them taking, like, a comedy angle to it. Like, and having the crazy destruction. To me, Bad Company 2 was too serious. You know what I mean? And clearly just trying to copy Modern Warfare's homework, rather than be its own thing. So, yeah. I came around to liking Bad Company 2, because you realize, like, this point I'm making, it's not even really about the game being bad in any way. It was a very highly polished, fun-to-play product. But I'm like, if I want to play Modern Warfare 2, I'll go play Modern Warfare 2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I never had that issue with...
I really did. Apparently you've left the party, I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I did not mean to hit that button. Ignore what I just sent you.
Oh, okay. It's about gaming identity. Well said, Yax, with the resubscribe. Yeah, like, I want my Battlefield to be Battlefield and my Gooby to be Gooby. Exactly right.
Yeah.
They detracted
This is why I do not want DICE to keep doing these
oh my god,
bonus
I'm getting all the things because
expansions.
Oh, like the bonus
It's
path
bonus-
things.
Yeah, I don't want them to keep doing it.
They
I
will,
really
though.
don't.
Yeah, they will. I reckon season 1, right? They already gathered data that validates, like, oh, people, a large enough portion of players actually do complete this to the point where it justifies us carrying on. I don't think it's ever going to change. It's just a Battlefield 6 thing. Also, here's another caveat to this, right? I think another thing that makes it likely that it won't change. Think about Battlefield 5's awesome Tides of War. Now, there were
Yeah.
some people that had gripes with that, but all the way throughout the game's lifestyle, that specific system never changed. So in other words, your earliest chance that this whole bonus path thing might not be a thing is literally in the next Battlefield. It's never
Yeah.
going to get removed from this one. Because there's just certain changes that they just don't do. It's like how Heat is forever in Tekken 8, regardless of whether you love the system like I do or not, like many others. I don't think it's a perfect system, absolutely not. But I would be lying to you all if I said I don't think I benefited from it as a player, because I think I certainly have. You know, I've tried to go back to Tekken 7, and I am just nowhere near as effective. Wow. There are situations I should probably turn off my night vision goggles. But yeah, the reason why we're back in this today, Yax, is because of exactly what you're seeing. Multiplayer,
Night vision.
where night vision's important, because look at this. I can't see shit, Captain. You know? This is actually cool. It changes the gameplay. It's just like how the winter mode event they did, where it was so cold that your soldier literally started shaking. And their aim got messed up.
You also couldn't heal unless you were around a fire barrel.
Yeah. And I'm like, why is this shit limited time? Because it's the coolest stuff that they do in this game. Like, I would just love, because obviously not everybody's gonna love this, right? I would just love if this was a permanent selectable mode just for the people that want it, you know?
Yeah.
Because they've already got a pretty good server browser and matchmaker for all of the different... I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this will be permanent...
a server browser, but I understand what you're saying.
It kind of is, because you can tick a bunch of boxes and then start the matchmaker.
Yeah.
Right? And it is possible. The reason why I do kind of stand my server browsing thing is that you can actually browse all the servers after setting your settings. But also, every experience on Portal has specific codes where if you type that code, you are creating a copy of that experience. So somebody can make a mode, and correct me if I'm wrong, even when they remove this as an event in the game, people are going to be able to create this in Portal whenever they want, right? I think they did. I think they did that with the ice one. My voice sounds super different. That will be because multiple streams ago, somebody told me to turn it up. It was during the Forza stream. Or it could be the position of the mic. Different how? Do you mean just louder? Let me listen to the stream mix. 1, 2. Hello. I think it sounds okay. Oh, wait. Is there clicking? I think there might be clicking.
Yeah?
Yeah, are you hearing
Yes, there
clicking?
is. Yes, I'm hearing clicking.
Oh my god. Fuck my life. Right. The clicking is not intended. Okay. What I will probably do, nephew, is I might have to quit Wavelink and then reopen it.
Oh,
Yeah. Thing is, because of, like, you know, people are trying to shoot me, I can't exactly do this right now.
yeah.
Yeah. Kind of forgot how much I love this game though, because it's like you get downed and then random teammates that are medic are like, oh, I'm on my way to you. Like people actually naturally play as a team. And do you know what? I'm glad I walked away from the game because now I have a higher appreciation for it. You know?
Yeah.
Oh wait, your goggles have a battery thing? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Just like real life.
This is actually a really cool mode.
No, I won't lie, not very many games actually incorporate that.
Yeah. No, I know.
So it's
Looking at you,
an
Modern Warfare 2.
interesting addition.
Yeah.
Other games that also do not incorporate are games like Ready or Not, Armor. I
Splinter
think,
Cell?
yeah, Splinter Cell as well. So just from that alone, you can tell it's a bit of a niche.
Yeah.
I don't think any extraction games that incorporate night vision goggles also have battery.
Yeah. Third echelon
So-
with the unlimited batteries that definitely wouldn't be allowed on planes.
Yeah.
Unlimited milliwatt hour batteries. Oh, sorry, kilowatt hour, right?
Something. It's something.
Yeah, so I'll go back to the lobby after this game and I'll try and figure out the sound stuff. Okay. Ow, that was bright. You know what though? I respect it. Enemy soldier shined a flashlight in my night vision goggled face. Which is brilliant because, like, that reminds me of how effective the flashlights were in Battlefield 3 and 4. You could literally blind a player if you caught it at the right angle. Same with the laser sight. Like, it's a legit tactic.
I'm gonna need to restart my game. It's suddenly just stopped fucking functioning. Lovely. Thanks, Battlefield.
Okay, so we still got bugs.
I just want them to fix the fucking UI.
Oh, you mean the menu system?
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen either, sir. Like, everybody knows how to use Netflix, so they've used that kind of menu. Yeah.
Yeah, or just to increase player retention. Like, stop being Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, they won't. And that's the thing. I've just accepted the reality that they won't. But to be fair,
It's one of the reasons why I've kind of just I felt so burnt out. I don't want to keep playing a game that's trying to be Call of Duty when I
Yeah.
don't want to play Call of Duty.
yeah.
So where have I gone? I went to play Final Fantasy 16. I went to play fucking Halo Infinite again.
Yeah. And that is the thing to do. I will say, devil's advocate on your valid, and I agree, menu complaint. Right? Hear me out here. If you made a pie chart for the amount of time that you're actually, like, you know, doing the shooty in Battlefield, and then as like one segment of time, and then another segment for how long you're actually in the menus, which I know can vary if you're browsing a server list, or if you're adjusting a loadout, right? That will extend it.
Yeah.
But the reality is, most of the time, all right, put an asterisk on most if you want, but still, most of the time, you're just picking a mode, and then you're out of there. That horrible bit,
Yeah.
it's out of the way, and so for me, it doesn't spoil the game to the point of I don't want to play it, because it's just over and done with so quick. Yeah. To be fair, like,
is this what's happening?
right, I'm gonna try and fix my audio. Hold on. I am wondering if it's due to changes I've made. I really don't know. Because again, when I was playing Forza, people were like, "You're too quiet. The engine's too loud. Fix it." But yeah, we'll see what I can do. You're gonna lose me. You're not gonna be able to hear me for a bit. Okay. Hello? Hey!
Right, there you go.
I think the clicking's gone.
The clicking is indeed gone.
Okay, so obviously, if that happens to you, Alpha, because I was gonna set you up with this, that's what to do. You just close it, reopen it. Cool. Do we have an update for this yet? No?
Go figure.
Yeah.
When you're having an issue, what's the best way to fix it? Oh, just turn it off, turn it back on again.
Well, best way I feel deserves an asterisk as well, but it's certainly the first thing to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most basic and simple solution. Just turn it off, turn it back on.
If you hear the clicking again, let me know, alright?
Yeah.
Because I have now swapped via the handy little button that you will see soon. I've swapped from the stream mix to my headphone mix where my voice is only 10% volume instead of 100. Because actually when you can hear yourself in headphones but there's a slight delay, because obviously it's digital audio, there's always going to be a little bit of a delay, right?
Yeah.
That is super distracting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you've experienced it. You know exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
So therefore, I turn my voice down in my headphones. I don't turn it off completely for one very important reason. Chat doesn't always tell me if my mic isn't working.
Yeah. Or we do, and it's just you've noticed the little
And I've
delay.
not seen it, yeah.
Right. What's...
So I played the new Arc Raiders update with your Uncle Dave yesterday, right? My brother. They got some very, very cool stuff in there, especially quality of life, new enemies, things like that, right? But unfortunately, the game crashes. Like,
Oh no.
sometimes when you are exfilling, sometimes like just while you're playing. However, the good, like, this is where I give the devs credit. If you crashed mid-session, upon booting the game up again, it gives you a message where you can reconnect. So that's cool. And if it happens when you're trying to extract, you know, when it's like, you know, the game's over, and instead of taking you to the menu again, the game's just quits.
Yeah.
You keep all your loot. It'll be all on your character when you log back in.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's annoying, but it's not game breaking. However, I basically said to Dave, because it's like, there's no way they're going to keep the game like that, right? It's literally a matter of time before a patch comes along where these crashes aren't a thing. So I literally told Dave, who I'm actually shocked in the best possible way how much he loves that game, because I was expecting, with it being an extraction shooter, I was expecting him to hate it, right? He's several hundred of hours in now. Loves the game, and I love that for him. I like the game, yeah, no, I told him I'll play it again when that issue is fixed. So let me know when it's fixed. For me, I've kind of got just too many games. There is just too much.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to divide my time between stuff. I'm always going to follow my golden rule of I stream whatever I want to play on that given day. That is why when I fired up Forza again, that's why it happened when it did. I just felt like driving around. And I knew I had the DLC still incomplete. And I don't like buying a thing, like, and leaving it incomplete. Like, so it's like, if I was never gonna play the DLC on stream, then I never should have bought the premium edition, you know what I mean? So I very much always intended to go back and play those DLCs. And I'll probably continue with them soon. Do you actually have the DLCs as well?
I do, yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
have played a good chunk of both.
Right. I really like... Are we on a different game mode? We are, aren't we?
Yeah, Team Deathmatch. Oh! Or!
Because, yeah, I was spectating you. I literally waited to respawn because that was so good. The stream saw that. I want you to know the stream saw that.
3 fucking kills. I wanted 4. God damn it, that would have been a squad wipe.
It's alright, the stream saw it.
Nope. Shit.
Uh-oh. How's my voice now, Yax? Is it fixed? He says my voice sounds super different. I don't know whether it's like my proximity to the mic or whatever. Does my TV have volume? Oh! My TV had a bit of volume. That doesn't help either. Oh my god.
One trapped.
Oh, they're that way. Oops. So yeah, what do you think of this mode? Or playlist or whatever?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it.
I really loved it in like Modern Warfare 2019 and 2022. I really loved it in that. Like, to the point where I kind of wish it was like, it is sort of still in the game, but not really. You know what I mean? It's like, and even when it is, it just doesn't get players. And I'm like, you guys don't know what you're missing. Fudge, my aim is bad. What else is new? Okay. Yeah, my aim is really bad. Okay. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. And that's the thing. I think that says a lot about, like, you know what, if you get a little tired of a game, just step away for a bit. Like, because the thing is, if the game is good, like in terms of game feel, it plays well, looks good, runs alright, but you're just not feeling it, it's not so much that the game is like bad per se, but you've just overplayed it, you know? So my advice, if you're ever in that kind of situation, just step away for a bit. But don't forget to come back, because I have to say, now that I'm back, this feels great. Like, you know? And yeah, so I'm just going to treat this game like I would any other Battlefield now, where, like, I'll play it, but only when I'm in the mood to play it. I still need to play the campaign at some point, but again, it's like, there's so many things in the backlog I'm working through. I don't know when that's going to happen. It will happen. But there's no rush, is there? So... But yeah, it's super nice to not be, like, worrying. I'm not even really looking at my challenges. And actually, to my surprise, I've actually got quite far through... the battle pass and things as well. Suppose we could look at the challenges a little bit. So hang on, is this is squad deathmatch the only oh wait, now team deathmatch, okay. So this is a Nightfall playlist. And it's got multiple modes in it, right, nephew?
Yes.
Right. Sound is fine now. Yeah, all I had to do was quit Wavelink and reopen it. Yeah, there was popping. I don't know what was causing it, but yeah. Close Wavelink, reopen it. We're all good. Oh my god, congrats, man. Yeah, I hated that when I came across, like... Oh wait, no, Uber Diablo is not the clone, is it? Yeah, no, the clone, like, when I was playing Ladder 1, I was in Act 2, and it was really... Oh, it was the clone. Oh, congrats, man. Yeah, a random Diablo clone showed up during my playthrough, but it was right near the end of my stream, and unfortunately I really needed to use the facilities. So I had to leave him be. And I've never seen him again. You've captured it? Sweet. Hey, Yax, hang on a minute. We need to work out, when did the ladder start? Like, how many weeks has it been? Because if I remember right, he's more likely to spawn when enough of the player base in ladder have sold enough SOJs, right? Stone of Jordan rings. That's what does it. Because the Stone of Jordan was basically busted. It completely messed up the economy. So how Blizzard fixed it was they had a super, like, crazy Diablo clone that would hunt and kill players. Elder Nojo, they're nearly as strong. Sweet, man. I hope that someday I'll be able to beat that. But of course that means a potential future of playing ladder consistently, which I'm not saying never to. But as I've explained, there is just so much stuff I want to try and still complete and stream. I'm a variety streamer, not a Diablo 2 streamer, is kind of the... Now, whether that changes at some point due to life circumstance or what have you, who knows? But... Okay. By the way, Alpha, you can be honest with me. When you're bored of Nightfall, we can go to regular Battlefield when you want, but let me know. Because there's also been new Season 2 maps in regular Conquest and things, right? We gotta check that out. You know?
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. What do you think of the new big map? Or are there multiple? I forget. I think there's one, right?
I mean, the one with all the bunkers and gas, it reminds me of that big canyon map in Battlefield 1 that was very similar.
Canyon map. Zombie! Oh my god, you guys! Check out the artist badge! Dude, it's been a hot minute, but the guy that did most of my emotes is here! Welcome, sir! It is so good to see you! I will commission you in the future, I promise. I just can't right now. and I know every time you tell me it's okay. But still, I just feel like it's only polite for me to say, yeah, you are my go-to guy, always. Indeed. How are you? Thank you so much for popping by. It is so good to see you, friend. Welcome to Battlefield 6, a game I have not played for... How long has it actually been? A few months, right? Yeah.
Hey, yeah, give or take.
But the thing is, they had me at... Oh my god, he's still alive! Wow. They had me at night vision goggles. So, yeah, we're back for the night vision goggles. Turns out that Discord now lets us know. Oh, nice! Okay. Well, in my own server, I do actually have... Because technically, my Discord server is version 2. So you might... Yeah, I'm not saying you have to join my Discord server, but if you were in the original... and then aren't in, like, you know, aren't in it now. Yeah, I got hacked, like, what, last year or the year before? Time is a strange thing.
Yeah, you were hacked around this time last year.
Yeah. So I made a new server that's even better than the original. And in it, on my roles page, you can manually yourselves opt into certain roles, and then that's what customizes your notifications, rather than having to do it globally or in Discord's server things. Because basically, the way that I've implemented it, I think, is easier for people, where like you can literally just go to one page, click one button, and then customize what you get pinged about. don't get me wrong, Discord settings are good and all, and they do improve them as well, but I'm like, yeah, I think if I can make this as simple as possible for my awesome little community, then I will. Well, I've just done something very weird. So I've been spawning in as engineer the entire time, right? Because that's just what I last played as. I just dropped a vehicle ammo crate in this game mode. And now everyone in this game is probably thinking like, what's with this loser? There aren't even any vehicles in this game mode. I'm gonna swap to support so that I can revive people and things. Yeah, we'll do that. Just getting work done whilst finally getting the one. Well, that's awesome, because the thing is, with my care and everything, I'm now mostly a afternoon streamer instead of an evening streamer. That being said, tomorrow I'd like to get on 2xKO with Dondi Gamer, and therefore the time of the stream will depend on when he wants to do it. If indeed he still wants to do it. If something comes up, I'll just fly solo, but my collaborative efforts are literally that, where even the start time is a collaboration, so even though I have a schedule, it's a lot less fixed than it used to be, and for that I do apologize, because it does literally mean people are having to rely on the Discord notifications a lot more than they used to, perhaps. But life is unpredictable. Although the thing that I apologize for the most is my ridiculously bad aim, although we did get that guy great. Okay. This is actually very fun. Why does this have to be a limited time mode? Because this is really, really cool. I think it's going away on April the 14th. Because, like, the season will move into its next phase. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Yax. Hey, test something for me, Yax. Please check if I'm a liar or not. Can you type !link in the chat with no S?
I'm here!
Did I do what I said I was gonna do and make it that both work?
I got you!
Because the last time you used that command, you did !link. No, with no S. Type it wrong again. Because I think I've made it that both will work. Yay! Oh, cool! I'm not full of shit! You're welcome, Yax. There you go. Now, download link will not work, and you know what? I'm not gonna add that one either. Zelda. No, I'm not making that work either. No. Listen, I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid, okay? Hey, we've teared up in the battle pass. Somebody get me a tissue. So I made a conscious decision after fully completing Battlefield 6 Season 1 Battle Pass And all of the bonus events that were typically week long, by the way, in season 1 they did like 4 of them. And I committed to that grind, and I'm like, you know what? Playing this game when some seasonal event says I must isn't as fun as just going on this game when you feel like it. So screw seasonal mechanics and battle passes. I'm not engaging with them anymore. So obviously I'm playing this game today, right, during season 2, right? Seasons are always a thing. But yeah, I'm here today because like they did this night vision thing that sounded cool. I wanted to check it out, but that's the only reason. I have not missed grinding season passes at all. And more games are implementing it. And more games I've started to ignore it. It's funny. When they were first added, the optimist in me was like, oh, cool, neat. The game's gonna like continually evolve, and you're always gonna have a reason to come back. That sounds pretty cool. Until you realize that seasonal mechanics like battle passes and stuff, it goes from being a game to a lifestyle. Like each individual game wants you to only play that game ever. And I'm like, no, that's an abusive relationship. I don't want that. Like, so I don't engage with it anymore. But I won't lie to you. I will be sad when this game mode, when this limited time event is gone, because I'm genuinely enjoying this. I am going to delay my demise as much as I can so we can clinch this victory. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work like that, right? Yeah, there's no ticket deplete on this. Okay. Yeah. Nephew, you're awfully quiet. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's this game being how it is. Unfortunately.
We can change mode if you wish. Because people have seen the night visiony stuff now. It is cool.
It's just, for whatever reason, the matchmaking, while tied up, it won't bring me in while... Yeah.
Oh, were you not in the game with me?
No, unfortunately.
Why didn't you say so? Like, listen, if that happens again...
I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did it right as the match started. I have stream up so I can watch.
Oh, I am a bad uncle.
It could be worse.
If that happens again, I want you to all spam it and tell me off. I am so sorry. But the thing is, you're here.
I know. I'm in the party, but for whatever reason, it's just not bringing me in.
Leave the party, come back. Do you want me to? Do you want me to actually manually invite you rather than you join? Or yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's try that.
Are you okay with me doing Nightfall again because it's a quicker mode than a half an hour conquest?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
I am so sorry. Listen, if that happens again, please just don't stop saying it. Like, hey, stupid, I'm not in the match.
Yeah.
Even if I'm talking and saying things, just talk over me, please.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't realize. You know what? I should have realized because I was probably in a server with a bunch of people that were more my skill level. You know? I'm sorry. I did not intend for that to happen.
Yeah, it brought me in that time.
Good. Good. Oh, domination. Let's go. Yeah, let the chat spam it. Yeah, or any of you, you are more than welcome. Like, if I've missed something important, like, your teammate's not even in the game, let me know. I am so sorry, man. Yeah. Oh, great. That is now, that's just my name to Yaks now. Me and my big mouth. I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, sir. Let's go. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna respawn.
Nice fucking work.
We're gonna do really well now that my nephew's in the game. You watch. He's a pro. So nephew, how long was it since you fired this game up? I'm curious.
Probably about 2, maybe 3 months.
No way, really?
Yeah, really.
So this is your first time playing this too?
Yes.
Huh. So like, are we talking launch of the season 2 then? Like, or even...
Yeah.
Wow, okay. But like you were saying, in the opening weeks, you kind of started to feel the same about the bonus events as I do.
Yeah, very, very much so.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I also think it's a symptom of as well? It's like there is, believe it or not, despite there being a lot of kind of bad news in gaming industry between layoffs and price rises, I think another factor that actually, this is the factor that deserves celebrating. There is actually quite a lot of games either coming out or that have come out that really look cool, that when we look at them, we're like, yeah, I could either grind this season out on Battlefield or something, or I could go do this new thing that frankly looks way more fun because it's new, right? We're not saying, either of us really, that Battlefield is unfun. It's just, we've done so much of it that like, yeah, you just want to go do the new thing. It's like Starfield's coming to PS5 soon, and it does look great, and a much improved version because of like updates and expansion and blah. I still won't be buying it though because money. And even if I did own it, I'm like, realistically, when would I play it? Because playthrough wise, obviously Yax and I have got a bit of Diablo 2 going on, as and when we can coordinate. And then I've got, you know, I started the Forza DLC, and you know, there's just so much that I already own that is like, yeah, when I make the time, I'm gonna complete that. I'm like, there is no point me buying anything else. The only things I'm really buying into, and you've seen that with the Invincible Versus pre-order, is like there are a couple of fighting games coming up in the next few months that are not as expensive as like other full price releases. So I'm talking they're around the £40 range instead of £70. And I'm like, you know what? I think I want to go all in on fighting games for a bit. and shine a light on them because, you know, it's a niche genre, let's just be honest. But because so many cool looking new fighting games are actually undercutting the retail price of most new releases these days, that's kind of the best thing you can do as a game publisher to entice me to buy your game, actually. It's like, oh, cool looking new game is cheaper than most other cool looking new games. I'll get the cheap one. You know, literally that. Like, don't get me wrong, like some of my friends have also bought Screamer, cool looking arcadey racing game, right? It looks great. But it's £70. And I just don't have that. So but again, there are so many like games that are on my list eventually. Like when they go on sale, I probably will still collect a lot of these games I'm talking about. But it also means like, dude, I don't need PlayStation 6. It's like there's so much stuff released for PS5 that look interesting to me, that, you know, that I'll get eventually, that I could just be playing the PS5 game library for literally years at this point. You know. Let's be honest though, something's probably gonna make me buy a PS6. There will be something.
Yeah.
Eventually. Like, you know. Uncharted 6, only for PlayStation 6. They'd probably have me then. You know. Gran Turismo 8. Oh, yeah, that would probably get me too. You know? Like, if Sony really wanted to hook me in, they would hook me in pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. They would. But you can't buy a thing before you can afford a thing. But what the point I'm making though is, like, say if that reality was true, like Gran Turismo 8 PS6 exclusive, which I doubt, by the way. I feel like it would be a cross-gen title. But hypothetically speaking, right, if it was a PS6 exclusive and I couldn't afford it, the reality is I would change what I buy and budget to the point where I could afford it as soon as possible, and then I will get it. Because that's just how I work. You know. Ultimately, when you can only buy, you know, invest so much into your favorite hobby, eventually a selection process takes place in your brain, right? Where like, can only spend this much, so I'll spend this much on that thing instead of that thing, right? We all do it, right?
Fuck you.
This is why I'm a sucker for indie games.
I think a
I've
lot
never
of
made
people
them.
right now
Don't
are
always need a
sucker for
powerful
indie
machine,
games.
and there's a ton of them. What gets me is the upgrade system led by more than, yeah, games will be possible to run on lower spec machines. Oh right, yeah. I got you, yeah. Yeah, like, you know, to be fair, and I'm gonna be honest, in terms of like favorite games of both my mum and I, Blueprints is like one of our favorite games ever. We really love it. We truly do. But we're like, or at least I was like, could this run on a PS4? I think maybe? Like, I don't know. But like, it's on PC, and I don't know whether anyone's tried to install it on a PC without an SSD, because that's like one of the big differentiators between a PS5 and a PS4. And I'm like, yeah, could we get Blueprints on PS4?
Been
How far
signed
have I
up.
gotten? I am, so That's a very good question. How far have I gotten? We're talking about Sanctum doors, right? I've opened at least 3, I think, but I'd have to go to my save. Zombie, do you want to know something funny, right? My mum's save file corrupted. She lost, like, I want to say 96 hours. I'm going to try and reenact her reaction. Oh. And then she just proceeded to fire up the game again, started a new game, and just started playing. Literally just shrugged it off. Like literally water off a duck's back. I was like, nah, I wouldn't be able to play again for a while, if ever.
Holy shit! What the? Really?
Yeah, we had the save file problem, and thank you to Raw Fury and devs like, you know, Doggy Bomb. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for fixing it. However you guys fixed it. Thank you. The game enthusiast / tech nerd in
Prince
me.
requires 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Its minimum memory requirement is 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Interesting. Yeah, Doggy Bomb. Which, like,
Grab what you can.
I don't know, I feel a little bit funny about that name because, like, I'm a dog lover. I'd never want a dog. I would never want to bother any dogs.
Oh, Battlefield, of course you did. I didn't. I'm not in again. Mother.
Oh, but I'm coming out. I'm coming out. No one left behind. Shall we try regular Conquesty then? And if it does it on
Sure.
that, like, well then, you know what? Like,
If they didn't change whatever the fucking matchmaking was from Battlefield 1
Okay.
and 5
yeah.
to the matchmaking system that they had in 2042, we wouldn't have this issue.
Yeah, because the thing is, 2042 is fine, and it's still at crossplay, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, granted, we had this issue like maybe once or twice with 2042, but it wasn't this fucking consistent.
Yeah. To be fair, right, if it happens like a little too, I'm okay with just a short stream today. All I wanted to do, my primary objective was to just check out the night vision stuff. We've done that.
Yeah.
I am sad it's limited time. But if it ends up being possible to recreate that game mode in the Battlefield Portal mode, which by the way, that's where you guys can all make your own modes and maps, then I'll be happy. But the thing is, I essentially need to grow my community, because if we put it this way, if we had at least 64 friends that all love Battlefield and all want to get on at the same time, you realize that at that point we can play whatever modes and maps we ever want, and therefore always have a blast, because we can essentially run our own server.
Yeah.
You know? But the reality is we don't have at least 64 people that want to play Battlefield 6 at the same time. So, where is it?
It's a predicament.
For example, Blueprints is on the Switch too. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. So,
I didn't know that.
Mum and I have obviously Blueprints on PS5, because that's like mainly where we play it. When the economics allow, I'm not gonna lie to you, Blueprints is a game I want to be able to play portably in bed, so I want that Switch 2 release. And then to, you know, support the devs and publisher, like when I really want to splash out, I'm gonna buy it on Steam for my Mac with the soundtrack. Like, I want to buy that game at least twice more because it's literally been that good. I just can't do it yet.
That was me with fucking Space Marine 2, which, by the way, they have a new class in there.
Oh wow.
It's called a Tech Marine. It was a free. It's free. And so far, it is ridiculously fun, especially because
Took to find 4 people that agree on anything. Yeah.
it's one of those classes where it's like, it's got some new stuff, it's got some new moves that is exclusive to that class. Obviously, I mean, it's got multiple arms and a little turret on it.
Nice. I need to be. See, you remember how I spawned into the game, like the stream, and then I accidentally put a vehicle ammo crate down, and like in a deathmatch game, and like, oh, this is useless.
Yeah.
I now need to go back to engineer, and I'm not one because there are tanks, and my job is to destroy enemy tanks and fix our own. And what you're seeing right now, this is why Battlefield 6 is one of my favorite shooters, because Call of Duty is never going to give me the ability to do this stuff. This is fun. Oh, I actually hit him. All right, we should go for enemy soldiers. Let's see if we can see any. Oh, someone locking on. It's an aircraft. I think that's aircraft locking on.
Not that I can see.
Ow! Okay, yep, time for me to go engineer.
This tank is just not tanking, it's just camping.
Okay. Oh, no, they do that. Basically, armored snipers, they do that. We could get our own tank, to be fair. Alpha, do you want me to do that?
Yeah, run it up to E.
On away. It's more of a, and to be fair, it's actually my favorite armored vehicle in this game, the 6-seater.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this vehicle's called, but it's really good.
IFV, something equivalent to that. But its actual name is lost on me.
Oh, I think I might have gone the wrong way. Yes, I did.
Yeah, you've gone way past E, my friend.
No, what do you mean? I'm here now. I'm
Yeah,
here now.
Don't leave, because we need to recap this objective, and done. Okay, we can go.
Oh God!
Mines.
Oh yeah.
I wish other enemy engineers would just mind their own business.
Ha ha ha! Right,
Right, I'm gone.
is that a mine over there? Are we good? Are we good?
No, never mind.
Mine? Mine? Oh, fudge. Oh, shit. Oh.
Drop roll. I'm engineering. This is not going to work out in my favor.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Let's do that again. Can we even? No, we can't. Not yet. Let's see. So what's cool about this is certain objectives on the map will... You see how there's certain vehicle icons underneath, like A and stuff? Or C. We really need to take C, because if, like, whoever controls C gets access to way more vehicles, right? So I actually like that. From a gameplay perspective, it means that there's incentive to actually play. Well, in my opinion, there's always incentive to capture an objective, the enemy to have it, right? But for the players that just treat this like deathmatch, you know, it's like DICE have to come up with extra tricks where, like, listen, if you actually go take C, we'll give you a tank. You like tanks, huh? Yeah, so GG DICE. I think it's actually a cool way to... Oh god. There we go. It's a very cool way to...
Your pistol's always faster than reloading.
Not for me, sir! Like, literally, I swapped the pistol and I fire, like, from the hip, at their hip. That's not gonna kill them. Like, you know?
Gotcha.
Oh, yay, they're taking C. I might wait, because I'll be able to connect to this STRF-09A4. Come on, guys. Oh, no, we're losing. Oh, never mind. All right, I'm spawning on D.
We're good.
Let's follow my nephew.
Careful.
All right.
There's no good doobers.
Oh, my God. Top of the building.
Yeah. Oh, that's a grenade.
Are you coming to get me, or shall I?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're okay. I can. Oh.
I'm on my way.
Fair enough.
Son of a bitch! I should have went prone. Nope.
Oh well.
Damn.
At least we can all die together. I'm gonna get that cool. I've got a Leo tank now.
Leo A4.
Yeah, so let's go to C, shall we? Which road do I need? I need the small one. This thing is an absolute unit. I need one of these, you know, to go for the food shop.
How the fuck do we have? You know what? I'm not going to question the fact that we have an M18 and 5 Freebrams. What the fuck its designation is.
Hey, cool! That one shot on the tank I did. Yeah, that tank's gone. I got the assist. Oh god, mine.
I have just disabled a bunch of mines. I've just disabled them.
No, you didn't disable that one.
No, it was disabled.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, this tank has a system where it's like I can initiate a jammer.
Yeah, okay.
And I can disable mines for
I
a
was gonna
temporary
say,
amount
man,
of time.
I'm pretty good at determining what's disabled and what's not. Cause you know. I'm disabled.
I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh.
You can do it. You've got my permission. Go on. On a humor scale, what would you rate that? He's gone. He's gone.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh God.
I think he's crying.
Oh. I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Me, dumbass.
Hey, there's no friendly fire on the game mode, so you know, it's always worth
No, but you
checking.
gave away our position, you dumbass.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did.
Fucking hell. We were perfectly fine, and then the second I spawned, it's like, oh, enemy, lights me up, like...
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Give away our position right now, you... Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I think the fact that... No, hang on. In fairness to myself, right? If the enemy team weren't aware that they're losing C...
They didn't know our exact position.
Okay, fair. All right. You know what? Yeah. Okay, you got me there. But we were somewhere in C, though. You know?
This is an MW 2019 or Modern Warfare 22, where it's like, if you shoot, you won't ping on the mini-map. No, we're playing Battlefield. If you shoot, you will ping on the mini-map.
I think I know what game I'm playing, nephew.
Apparently not. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. They could have dropped an entire helicopter on us, just for shits and giggles. Which has happened, and is probably like the most hilarious death I've had while capturing an objective. It's just like, oh yeah, hi, I'm going to drop this helicopter on you now. Pleasant useless. Not really. It's just the fact that there's a rocket that now exists where even if you
Wait, what are you responding to?
Oh, somebody in game on the in-game text chat was like, "Flares are useless." I mean, yeah, but also no.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like one of the features that came with this particular season was there is a rocket launcher where it's like
Alpha.
you can miss with flares, but as
Alpha.
long as you are, yeah.
Sorry to cut you, but I'm using a flash hider.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that mean that I don't show on the map?
Yes, but also no.
But I have a flash hider.
The flash hider only works at certain distances. So, like, if you are approximately around 15 meters from an enemy, beyond that distance, they will not see you. But within that 15-meter distance, they will see you.
So what you're saying is, the reason why there's a ping on the map is because from that distance, they would hear the audio. And so the game is like, the actual visual dot on the map is essentially the video game representation of the soldier character model of the enemy soldier will have heard exactly where that audio is. So we're going to put it on the mini-map.
Yes.
Right? Whereas, though, hear me out here, because it's an audio cue only at that point, I almost feel like, no, don't put it on the mini-map. You will have heard that I started shooting, and you would have heard where from.
It's like,
unless you're playing the game in mono, which would be silly, but...
That's the intricate bit, because it's like, a flash hider isn't suppressing the weapon.
No, it's just hiding the flash, yeah.
Yeah. But a suppressor...
Which I haven't unlocked
thing,
yet,
right?
because here's the thing. You know me. I always rock suppressors. When I've unlocked them, you know.
Suppressors have the same range ping as a flash hider. The only difference is the sound is suppressed. So it's like, in world, you cannot hear a suppressor until you are much closer. But on the mini-map, again, it won't ping until you're within that 15-meter distance. Which is like, why? There are two totally separate things. And
I honestly feel like the fact of, like, you know, they put the thing on the dot. And again, because I know that what's disabled and what's not, I almost feel like they put it on the mini-map as an accessibility feature for people that are hard of hearing.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense, right? If we're thinking logically here, like, if we think like game designers for a second, why would they put the dot on the mini-map at the precise location? It's probably for the people that actually need it in order to be able to play the game. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Yeah? At the end of the day, this is a video game that should be enjoyed by as many people as possible, out of the people that want to actually play it. So yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, all of that is to say, I'm very sorry I gave away our position.
It's fine. I'm just pulling your wheels.
Hey now. You better not. If anything happens to this chair, like, you gotta remember, this is an NHS chair.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm just a sarcastic little shit.
His words, not mine, chap. I don't actually think that's sarcasm, though. That's not sarcasm, that's just weird humor.
Yeah. I mean, our family consists of weird humor, so it's like, it's no big deal.
True.
Though, outside perspective, you'd be like, you can't say that.
I mean, obviously, considering this, all the VODs go to YouTube and stuff, there is an element of you can't say that I have to,
yeah.
You know. And I appreciate everybody's understanding. I got a towel.
You have mentioned multiple times in the past, it's fine to an extent that it's not used in a genuine, serious, and offensive manner towards you.
Yeah.
As long as we are all collectively joking about your disability alongside you, it's fun.
Yeah.
But again, as you have stated in the past, it's to an extent.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I do remember this distinctly now that we're on the subject. You remember the time when I essentially got bullied in the game for my aim and stuff? And you understandably, you defended me, which I do appreciate. But I'm like...
you were then like, please don't do that again.
Yeah. And it's more for you. Surprisingly
enough.
Well, it's more for you than me, because the thing is, we're on the internet. There's gonna be that idiot that will not back down. In fact, they would double down. And that's what you don't need to see that. I'm kind of bulletproof to it because this is going to sound horrible because I don't believe you have to be, but I have to be,
Yeah.
Because until people learn some very important life lessons, because for all we know, the people that we are, playing this game with are probably just young kids that, maybe they're bullied at school or, this is their only escape from whatever stresses they have. So, and because they haven't had all the life lessons that maybe they need, some of them, like, if they're frustrated in any way, it's a lot easier to take your frustrations out on the anonymous people in a game lobby. But again, I strongly say to everyone in the world, don't do this,
Yeah.
Try and fight it. Like, if you need support, get support. I hope that this place is a supportive community. Come find and hang out with us. But just, my one rule is everybody be nice to one another. It really is, as long as you're a level-headed person.
To be
yeah.
respectful and to follow the golden rule of treat those how you wish to be treated.
Yeah. It's quite simple, really. Yeah.
Unless you're the one weirdo who's like, nah, fuck that golden rule. I'm gonna be a prick to everyone. And it's like, why?
Those people won't be staying very long. Let's just put it that way. Like, But anyway, we've gone on quite a tangent, but I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Yeah. Are you in the game with me or not? You're not, are you?
I am, yes. I am.
You are?
Yeah.
I've got like a weird black screen.
You are in the class select.
Sorry, I'm here now.
It's one of those issues where it's like, I'm not gonna load.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Battlefield.
I feel like, what, the more I play, I'm having a good time, but you know what? I think it's good that this game has now gone into the play it when I feel like it bucket.
Yeah.
Which I know sounds like a weird thing to say, like you should always only play a game when you feel like it, but again, I was engaged with seasonal mechanics before because it's like, well, they're giving away free content and the only thing you have to do is play the game, which you want to do anyway because the game is fun. So it's like, the more you put in, the more you get out, is kind of like what my logic was. But then it started to feel a bit like a job/chore. And I'm like, actually, no.
It's one of the reasons why after
I'm an engineer.
The first 2 weeks of season 2 were fine, but then the second
limited event came in.
Limited event came out,
and at that point you're like, wow, they're literally so they're literally just gonna do this every time, and you're like, no. Yeah.
I was like, it was fun at first, but the novelty's kind of wearing down, and then after that event had ended, it was then like, okay, so what's next? And then like a week later there was another one, and it was like,
no,
I'm done already. I'm done.
Yeah. See, it's not so much that the game's doing it, right? It's that every game's doing it. And it is literally impossible. Like, because if you're someone... Because again, I've got enjoyment out of the more you put in a game, the more you get out of it. But if every game is literally that, you get to a point where, like, I just can't do it. You know?
It's one of the reasons why around 2021 I started getting really sick of games that were made in Unreal Engine, because all of a sudden it was just like every single game looked exactly the fucking same.
Right, yeah. Like,
So
don't
it's
get me
like-
wrong, I think it's incredible tech, and now that I've got like a you know, the MacBook Pro that could literally run that engine to the point where if I just wanted to mess around with it, I can. And I'm pretty sure that I would become a much bigger fan of the engine because obviously everything you make in it, you can make without code, right? There's no coding required. So I'm pretty sure if I made something really freaking cool, even if it's just like, I don't know, a spinning render of my channel logo, I'm sure I'd love it, right? And then I'd be like, oh man, no, Unreal Engine's amazing, you know. But until you get to that point, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Another really good shout as a idea for you with that is also software such as Blender or
I do have it
Source
installed.
Filmmaker.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah. So
Both of which you can
I do.
render
Yeah.
animations in. One is a bit more source exclusive, but you can still
yeah, obviously, yeah.
port. I mean, you can still port files in from Blender or Maya Autodesk into Source Filmmaker and use those assets
Nice. That's cool.
to animate.
Yeah.
There is also obviously the Steam Workshop that you can also use
Bless you, Mom.
to import assets to animate with in Source Filmmaker. And even better, there's somebody who I know and watch who is very much up my alley in terms of humor.
Okay.
And another nephew's humor, because we both watch him, and he uses a motion capture suit.
Oh yeah.
And uses this motion capture suit to render most of his videos in Source Filmmaker.
Oh, that's cool.
And it makes for some of the most hilarious videos I have ever seen. And
I'm
they
gonna
get like
try and destroy this tank.
upwards of
Hold on.
5 million views every upload. And it's like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah. Hold on, what's
This
this?
fella is called the Russian Badger. His content is very Reddit humor, so it may not.
Oh,
be
did I
everybody's
destroy that?
alley.
Yes, I think I did. Or no, I didn't. Okay. We heavily damaged it. So I was trying to take out an enemy tank.
Yeah.
Which we need to try and find again.
Delta. Motherfucker! There is a tank right here. What are you doing?
Wait,
Where
what?
you at? Where you hiding? There you are.
Don't worry, chat. I'm pretty sure my nephew didn't just call me a motherfucker. I think he was talking about someone
No,
else.
not you. I was saying that to an anime. Don't you worry. I would not call you that.
Not
unless
least because it
was-
would be wholly inaccurate. You know. And we don't do fake news here. It's a no. He doesn't know what to say.
I was happy to do a very politically inaccurate interpretation of a political figure, but then I decided
Here's not the
that would be in
place.
bad
No,
taste.
yeah, it's not the place.
If it was off stream, I would have absolutely done it.
Okay.
But we're on stream, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm not doing that, Chief. I'm not doing that.
You know what? I will make. And actually, I'm even nervous to make like. Chat. This is a joke. Okay. This is a joke. And to be fair, I hope the world improves. Right? I'm not gonna go into any specifics.
No, I hope the world burns.
Other than.
I'm joking.
He's joking. Thank God, he's joking. Okay, so anyway, here's my joke. Ready? Drum roll, but all that, right? So let me spawn in. What you're looking at is literally the current political landscape. It is a battle. It is a mess. Like, it needs tidying up. There we go. That wasn't really a very good joke. But yeah, like.
I know you meant it as a joke, but at the same time, you can't exactly say it's a joke because of it being fact as well.
Yeah, like, this is the thing. Like, we live in strange times is all I meant to say. Like, it's,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I don't know where to go. There's too many explosions. I don't want to look at them because cool guys don't look at
Like,
explosions.
take this 4x4, right? That is my comedic skill. It is just a burning pile of rubble. Okay?
Don't you drive one? On a daily basis?
No, I'm a passenger.
Your chair.
It's not. Well, for one, it's a six-wheeler. Two. Only two of the. Unlike my previous chair, only two of the wheels actually drive. The middle ones. I think. I think the other four, so the front two and the back two, I'm pretty sure they're just like shopping trolley wheels in how they move and operate.
Alright.
You know, they just follow what the drive wheels. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they're trailing depending on what the drive wheels have done. They just turn and roll. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Buddha's about to spit facts? Yeah. You know what, let's just leave that there.
To be fair, my whole humor with like.
Wait, that's hang on, I can fix that. Oh no, I can't fix that.
State is like.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
a lot of stuff I deliberately say because it's inaccurate, and I know it's inaccurate, and it's just to throw some people through a loop. For example, the amount of people who think Earth is flat.
Oh god, no, can we avoid that topic to this, man? I don't want any
The Earth
trouble.
is a cube. See?
No, it's not.
I know I'm wrong because I spent years being overly obsessed with science and space because space is so fucking cool.
It is very cool. And actually, you know what I like about modern day space exploration? Dude, the live streams, man. I'm kind of I'm kind of low key hooked, like even with like the current Artemis 2 crew that are going to the moon. Like tuning into that stuff, it's just cool. And like I'm gonna be real with all of you. Let me know if you're not in the game, by the way, as we go to the next thing. One of my favorite games on my PlayStation 5, thank you Microsoft, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's getting a PlayStation VR 2 patch soon. I don't have a PlayStation VR 2, but I'm thinking of finally pulling the trigger at some point for Flight Sim, and of course Gran Turismo 7 has had PSVR 2 support for a long time. So yeah, just flying around. And the thing is with Flight Simulator, even like the console versions, You've got the whole of planet Earth in that game, so you can just...
It didn't bring me in.
Oh my god.
You were doing so well, Battlefield. Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Damn.
Should we make this one the last one or something?
If this is gonna persist, then we might as well.
Yeah.
Just save ourselves the headache.
Again, I just wanted to check it out. I mean, I do have 7 people watching right now. But so annoyed that some headsets need updating rather than the hardware they're connected. Yeah. New games. Oh. Oh, you're on about like with the Quest VR and stuff like that, right? So this needs a Quest 3 and you might have a Quest 2. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I can understand why they did that, but at the same time, it's like...
Yeah, because obviously it's different hardware, right? Different GPU, CPU, and at some point there, just like a console generation, there is a cutoff point. But I do agree that, like, especially with something that is already as niche as VR is. I love VR, by the way. I had a PlayStation VR 1, and the only reason why, despite all the years it's existed, that I still don't have a PlayStation VR 2 is kind of like just cost. And I'll be honest as well, the great thing about PSVR 1 is it was designed for the DualShock 4 controller, whereas obviously they've enhanced the immersion of PSVR 2 via the Sense controllers in either hand. And me being a disabled person is a point that we've touched on quite a bit now. I was like, I don't know how accessible the Sense controllers are going to be to me, but the Sense controllers are like the new default controller, and it's only games like Gran Turismo 7 that allow you to still use the DualSense in the VR mode. Most games don't. So I was like, literally, how many of these VR2 games am I going to actually be able to play? Whereas PSVR 1, it was a large majority because they all used... like, obviously there was PlayStation Move controller support, yes. But the thing is, Sony had a mandate where, like, if you're making a PSVR game, one of your controllers you must support is just the regular joypad, which of course I can use. A Sense controller for VR2, I'd be fine with my left hand, but my right hand, who knows, you know? So, because it's like Resident Evil 4 Remake's got a really cool PSVR 2 mode where like one arm you'd be shooting and then the other arm you're holding the torch in front of you. I probably won't be able to do one of those things. And yeah, there might be accessibility settings, but it's like, how effective actually are they? And the thing is, I'd be more than willing to give this stuff a shot, but 400 quid or whatever it costs, I can't remember, to buy a PSVR 2 is an expensive test. You know what I mean? It's an expensive thing to buy for something that may or may not work for you. But in the case of Gran Turismo 7 and soon Flight Simulator, now that there are more games for VR2 that use the normal controller, the joypad, I'm like, now there are more games that I know I'll be able to play. All of a sudden the incentive is going slowly up and up and up and up. You know what I mean? Where like, I know I won't be able to play every VR2 game, but at least when a game says it supports PlayStation VR 2, it supports PlayStation VR 2. So the point that Zombie Workshop was making, which thank you for it, by the way.
An Oculus dev kit from... Holy fuck!
Yeah, can't use it because they blocked it out. That really, it really sucks that they block it because again, like, if you don't want to support it anymore, fine. Then, if anything, do like one final update that just blows the device wide open. Let people build and create homebrew. Like, yeah.
I think the bigger issue is
That dev kit's probably huge, by the way.
I think the bigger issue is the fact that when it comes to dev kits, is you need them to make games for that particular platform. So discontinuing it, it's like, what are you doing? People need
Oh my
that.
god. Zombie, I know you don't have the power to make this happen. I've just had a thought. Blueprints in VR. Oh my god. Oh my god. My mum would go crazy for that. I would go crazy for that. But yeah, if she could actually wander around Mount Holly,
What
first
the fuck?
person. Oh. That would be so good. Like, they might have to redesign certain things, but, you know, like puzzles or interactable or whatever, but like, you know, actually turning the telescope. Oh. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. Even if they sold it as like a separate DLC, like, you know, that's like 3 times the price of the regular game, I'd buy it. And another thing, like, can we buy our own Swimbird plushies, please? I would love that as well. I need a Swimbird plushie in my life. We'd buy at least 2. One for me, one for Mum. Do with modding? Just not your area of expertise. I'm just saying, imagine how awesome it would be. That's all I'm saying. Just imagine it for a second with me. Ah. Think they actually do shell Swimbirds? Ara's gone? Oh my god! I need that. I need that. I don't want to take Ara's away, but Mum and I need that. I need to look into that. Yes, you can, because you've got a mod sword. Post as many links as you like. Just obviously make sure they're safe. I trust you.
That is amazing.
You've just made me so happy. I don't have any money yet. Chat, I need money. I need money. It's fine. Like, only sub or cheer when you can. Don't worry about it. I'll get money eventually. And sold out. Oh. I didn't know. I actually didn't know. Oh man, I'd love them to do another run. But
That now has the big sad.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I know what little I know about what goes into making that kind of thing happen. The idea of doing another, that's expensive. And the thing is, it's only gonna be worth it if everybody involved were confident they would sell out to cover their costs, which no doubt in this landscape that literally looks like this, by the way, the economic landscape, you're looking at it. Yeah, like, we're bringing the joke back. We're bringing the awful joke back. Behold the economic landscape. Yeah, like, it would be even more challenging to bring the plushie back, I think, than say, like, 6 months ago. Oh my god. If only I'd have known. But even, I probably wouldn't have had the money at the time, because to be honest, for the last few months now, like, I've obviously I've spent some money on myself, some money on my hobby, but most of my money right now is like, and you know what, I'll be transparent, I don't care about this going on YouTube. Over £500 a month, so a third of my total income is going just to my care bills. So that's a huge chunk, and it's meant that a lot of stuff, at least for now, is just not possible. Like, I'll be much better by the end of the summer, where I'm only paying one care invoice per month instead of two, because I'm actually, like, it was all backdated, right? So the first bill was massive, and then paying that put me behind for all the ones that arrived since. So by the end of the summer, I'll be fine, where I'm only paying like £270 a month-ish, which is still a lot, but it's not the over 500 I'm paying currently. But yeah, that's why no Swimbird plushie. Yeah. They did the soundtrack collection. Yeah, I know. I think I saw the soundtrack thing. Yeah. Oh man. Big sad. Well, you know what? If and when you and I ever swing by my way, please bring Swimbird with you. I won't take it away. You can take it home. But I want to meet Swimbird. That'd be lovely.
No. Okay.
Mum will want to keep it, but don't worry, I won't let it happen. I won't let it happen. She's got a Spyro the Dragon plushie, so she's fine. No, I'm not gonna lie to you, Zombie. We'll both want to keep it, but I promise you we won't. I've seen the t-shirt as well. I'm like, man, I wish I could buy that as well. But like, I think when it all went on sale, I literally just couldn't. It was literally that. And I'm like, oh man.
What?
Why, what's up?
Oh, that's bullshit.
What's up?
Nah. I shot first. How the fuck did you live? That's bullshit.
Wow. I think this might be our last game of the stream, folks. Is that cool?
Right as I'm starting to have more fun.
Oh, well, I mean, no. If you are still having fun, then yeah. But that sounded like a fun killer to me.
Nah. He got me fair and square because I'm using an SMG that spits peas, and he just mag dumped me with an AK. There was no way I was gonna win that gunfight, especially close quarters.
I was seeing if there were cheap Swimbirds on Etsy or something. Nope, there was no cheap ones. That's okay. I do feel like it is going to be something that people will scalp though, which makes me... I hate scalpers, right? The people that buy up all the thing that they know like people want, like high demand stuff, and then they sell it for a profit. I mean, I suppose in this economy you can understand it, but nah.
I mean, the current day and age, with some things now finally going back down in terms of price.
Slowly, but even that could be very, I mean, again, you remember what I was saying about this was the economic landscape? Yeah, things could get worse. Things could get worse.
I mean, not to bring it up, but also to bring it up.
Yeah, no,
with,
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, like that's the thing.
with how AI is going right now. I mean, Google have finally found a way to compress its files.
Well,
Which
that's
has,
potentially a good. Yeah, that's potentially a good thing because if
oh no, yeah, it is a good thing because guess what? RAM dropped in price, and it is dropping.
oh no, you know what that was? Again, like we this is not a tech news channel as such. Especially when it comes to the more like corporate and political headliney stuff, but. That's because, as far as I know, a deal to buy 40% of the world's RAM supply by OpenAI, apparently it fell through. So, because it fell through, prices are going down again.
Disney
pulled out as well, which, thank you. Thank you, Disney.
They are the ones who were like, they were the ones who were supposed to give OpenAI $1 billion, but unfortunately, OpenAI announced they were deleting Sora, and
yeah.
Disney were the ones who wanted to use Sora to make.
Do you know what
AI
Disney? Like I can't create. I can't make your work easier or whatever. You know, if you want people to improve your art, contact Zombie Workshop. But hey, if you're really looking to give $1 million to someone, I'm right here. You know, I can't give you anything in return other than my eternal gratitude, but I'm right here.
Oh, I didn't kill him as well. Oh, that was hilarious though.
We owned every Disney movie on VHS tape from oh god, what was the oldest one in our collection? Oh my god. Probably something like, oh man. We just had a lot of them, okay? Right the way up until Toy Story 2. I had them all, as far as I know. I mean, if you give $1 million, you're probably gonna get something. You will, actually, Zombie, you're not wrong. I do have a list of stuff. I will, yeah, so, overpay for 2 Swimbird plushies. Commission Zombie to fill all my other emote slots. I don't want to worry anybody when I say this, but obviously any debt that I do have, it'll obviously be cleared. It's clearing, by the way. I've cleared a significant amount in 1 year, which is great. I'm actually doing, if it wasn't for my care invoices, I would even say that my financial position is a strong one. But hey, we'll get there at the end of the summer, so I've just got to stick to the plan because the plan is working. But yeah, debt would be cleared off, all of it, even the tiny ones. You know. And whatever, it would be hey mom, what have you always wanted to do that you've never been able to do? Let's do it, you know.
Oh, a headshot?
That kind of stuff.
More!
Got a lot of work to do. The income.
No!
On way less than minimum wage.
Why?
And now there's ads. Oh, sorry, man. Well, hey, the ads are supporting me, so thank you. Hey, you know what? Credit to Twitch. At least the ad notification thing is roughly at the right time, because it does actually say that ads are in progress, and apparently ads are in progress. So
Well, at least they've fixed the delay on it.
I think, see, here's the thing. It works different, like, in terms of what ad gets served, and, like, where, and the exact when. I think it actually varies from country to country. Also, of course, like, let's be real, ad blockers have now almost become standard features of some browsers. I know because I don't use the ad blocker, but I use the browser that has one, Brave. So, well, technically I use two browsers. The built-in one in macOS because it's amazing, and then Brave because for whatever reason, the built-in one in macOS, while it can run Twitch, it doesn't always play ball with it. And I think the reason is... Thank you, Zombie, for watching that and therefore supporting. Yeah, we were just talking about the ads, and again, I apologize. I hope they aren't too frequent. I tend to do a minute and a half every 40 minutes. Because that disables pre-rolls.
I run ad blocker plugins, the thing I like to do is ensure that the plugins have little exceptions.
So in other words, Twitch channels so that a streamer can actually benefit. Yeah.
I mean, all of Twitch is just like the exception.
Yeah.
So...
But yeah, I think the reason why Twitch can be a bit twitchy on the Mac Safari browser is just because Apple have so much more like privacy protections in, like where like you're not going to be able to collect your cookies, and then I think that breaks some websites to a degree.
that breaks a lot of websites.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, there are still settings in there where I can tweak and fix stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got my MacBook and you came round for the first time, and you fell in love with the hide distracting items feature.
Yeah.
Where you can literally click on something on a page and it disappears. So whether it be an ad or because it works so well.
A lot of other browsers, for example, Opera GX, the one I use on my PC, now also has that feature.
All right, cool. Do you know why that'll
so
be?
It's like,
so obviously a lot of browsers
saw other people really liking that feature and we're like, hey, let's incorporate that to ours.
Well, most modern browsers, right, are based on Google's Chromium engine, right?
Yeah.
But the Chromium technology was based on a technology called WebKit. Apple invented WebKit. So by extension, anything that supports WebKit and Chromium essentially is also benefiting on the foundations that Apple did. Like, that's the thing. When it comes to the internet, there are so many tech collaborations, which I honestly think is cool. Like, rather than always competing with each other, I like it when companies come together to make cool stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a musician, so when the MIDI standard was introduced in the 80s, it was a bunch of like music equipment manufacturers deciding like, okay, let's create a socket and a cable to where like, even if there's equipment by different brands, let's make it that people can connect this stuff together and combine things. And I'm like, this is beautiful. Why can't you guys work together all the time?
Because they either don't want to, they claim it's because trade secrets or just because business is just like, nah.
I mean, ultimately, like, competition is a good thing, right? But yeah, my favorite things in tech are the
unless somebody's
collaborations.
like, actually, no, that's a monopoly. And it's like, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
We could see that it's clearly not a monopoly, but because nobody else is doing the consumer's goodness that this company is doing, nobody's using everything else because there's this one thing that is benefiting everybody.
I actually achieved
Steam.
quite a lot in that match, which is crazy. And actually, I'm close to achieving some other things. So you know what? I will play another.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play another. In fact, we might end up playing a few, because I am actually having fun. Just let me know if you don't get pulled into the game or something.
Alrighty. So far, it's actually behaving for once.
I know I said initially that was going to be the last game mode, but actually, no, it's been nice to come back, because again, it has been a while. And I think that's an easier way to appreciate this, is to just leave it for a bit and then come back. But I don't.
Motherfucker!
So you're not in? Okay, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. So Zombie, what have you been playing lately? If you're still there lurking and stuff, like, I know you mostly focus on the indie stuff, but yeah, is there anything that you are deep into right now, really enjoying? I think I've seen you play a bunch of Balatro. I have that, and I still haven't played it, and yet I love poker, so I should give it a go. Like, yeah. And the whole, like, how could you not have played Balatro? I just haven't made the time. That's all it is.
I still find it extensively hilarious how people are like, or more specifically Peggy, we're like, that's promoting gambling, and no, it isn't. Just because it's a game of cards doesn't mean it's promoting gambling.
Balatro is pretty irregular. That's cool. This is totally fine if it isn't going to happen, but I've got to be honest, well, to be fair, with my care, would I even be able to participate? I was just about to say, I kind of missed the Worms stuff that you guys used to do, the Community Tuesday stuff. That was fun. Thank you for some really awesome memories with that. I do miss it, but yeah, unfortunately, I now have to leave by 9:30 every night, which I know is only half an hour earlier than the 10 that it used to be, but yeah, I turn into a pumpkin past 9:30. Love the other let's go through. Yeah, I'd love to join you guys on more things. I need to grow my social circle, because unfortunately, and this is all I'm going to say about it, so we're moving on to the battlefield, but my circle has shrunk, so I want it to grow. I need to get out there, do more things, hang out with more people, and ultimately find my tribe.
Clearly, you're not saying ooga booga enough.
Not that kind of tribe. No offense to that kind of tribe. But yeah. I'm like, when I can actually afford things a bit more, I want to literally go out more and do more things with more people, because otherwise I think I will go insane.
In the membrane.
And then some people will be hearing that, be like, go insane. Portesa. Newsflash. You're already there. To which I say, oh, cool.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Some weirdo trying to slide cancel in a Battlefield game and jump shot with a shotgun. What are you doing?
I pressed the wrong button for my rocket launcher.
If you are going to play like that, gamer,
The more I see the real
go
world, the
to
more I
Call
think
of
I'm
Duty.
the insane
Fuck
one.
off.
Yeah.
I will gatekeep this shit.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned, like, so again, this was all off stream and stuff. Zombie's a great friend. I wasn't lying when I said I miss you, friend, on Facebook, which, by the way, is a private page. No, you can't be my Facebook friend. Random watching the stream, although I hope you're having a great time. I have to know you for us to be Facebook friends. You could follow the Twitch and be in the Discord, though. That's fine.
Please be respectful of boundaries.
Yeah. To be fair, like, Facebook's kind of a bit of a cesspool these days anyway, and I realize I'm part of the problem, but, like, yeah, I don't go on there as much as I used to. Only when I need to say something. Or, you know, get it. It's a, see, here's the thing. We were talking about Monopolies before, right? And I love that board game. I have literally reconnected with people I lost touch with because of Facebook. So I'm talking about, like, former music teachers that, you know, I've always wondered, like, where are they now? Or they've wondered, like, what am I doing? You know?
Yeah.
And you can pretty much 9 times out of 10 assume they're probably, whoever you're looking for, they're probably on Facebook. You know? So, yeah. I've had some, and this is the reason why I haven't deleted it. It's because sometimes, or albeit, like, when I say sometimes, I mean there's literally multiple years apart. But sometimes, some really cool things happen as a result of somebody finding you on Facebook. So, yeah. Things were bad this year. Didn't even get home for the family. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Don't get me wrong. Like, our doors are open to you, Zombie. Just whenever. Like, obviously, just get in touch. And we'll plan it. Like, just so that we're aware you're coming. But you can send that message whenever it's feasible for you. You know, we don't have much of a schedule, but we would, like, if we had to, we would adjust the schedule to make something work. Like,
I feel very empathetic to people who have not had particularly a great year up to this point, because it's like up to this point, this year has been practically incredible for me, and it's like,
well, hey, no, that's fine. That's
like,
fine. Like, no, don't get the
I feel bad.
Great year for me, right? Like, I had.
I know there's nothing I can do.
If I'm being honest about my life, dude, there hasn't been a year for me that has topped, like, if we're talking holistically, like, the whole year as a whole, like, no year had more personal highs for me than 2009 since 2009. Still. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm still doing things I enjoy. But yeah, this year definitely wasn't even close to 2009. Last year wasn't, the year before, all the way back. So yeah, my peak year is still 2009. It might never get topped. I'm okay with that. I hope it does.
Probably like.
Don't get me wrong, I always hope it does, but that's a high
my
bar.
peak year does genuinely have to be 2020.
That's really cool. You know why that's so cool? Because of how recent that is. Yeah, that's awesome.
So much really good stuff happened around that time, and it was just like, this is probably the best year I ever had.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely peak. I'm happy for you, man. But yeah, I need another 2009. I needed it last year.
I think a lot of people need another 2009.
Yeah. But that's the thing. For some people, 2009 sucked. That's kind of my point, though. But yeah.
I mean, the the whole 2008, 2009 market crash.
Oh yeah,
really
don't get me wrong. There was some
bad
things going on, but like for me personally, like even despite all of that stuff, like again, economic landscape worry, like it was, yeah, it was.
I mean, economically, 2009 sucked.
Yeah.
But all in all, it is probably the best year many people have ever had.
Again, my reasons why 2009 were great were very personal and irrelevant to the stream. But it doesn't take away the fact that, yeah, it was just amazing. You know, I went away on a weekend away. So, like, basically my last kind of holiday, to be fair, let's be real. Yeah, it sort of still was. And I'm like, man, I'm living life wrong. I'm not doing it right. I gotta change it, but when I can, I will, you know. I mean, I'll be honest, like, and again, I don't want to make Zombie feel bad. But what if I told you that when you guys did come round at the end of 2023, unless I was to count family members that already live in the town, or the carers that see me every day, you guys were the last people to visit me. Like, in person. Like, at the end of 2023. Nobody has been since. And it's because my friend circle, everybody is so far away. Like, for any of us to visit each other, it's not that we don't want to, it's that, like, we're all so scattered and, you know, have things like care limitations or, you know, all that kind of thing, where, like, it's just not feasible. So, yeah, you guys were the last person to come down. Last people to come down. Most recent. So, yeah, it's just be how it be. This doesn't mean I'm gonna ever give out my address publicly and like people that follow me on Twitch just like, where is he? He wants visitors. I'll give him visitors, and then all of a sudden I have to start turning people away. Like, I hope that never happens. Like, now. We have to know you before we can welcome you. Yeah. But yeah, it does kind of suck. Like, there are loads of, if I could teleport, I would be going all over the shop. Visiting Zombie, visiting just loads of people that I went to school and college with. You know.
Move to attack the marked objective.
I don't think most people would believe how outgoing that I actually would be if I could actually go wherever I wanted to. Because a lot of people that do know me are like, you know, poor Tessa, he doesn't really go out much. It's because, like, everywhere I could go, you know, like, well, driving around in my chair around the local area, or, you know, local shops, or blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of local stuff that just, I don't know, it just doesn't appeal. Like, I want to, like, my big thing is visiting friends, being with friends. So in terms of the way that I'm wired, and I realize this might sound strange to some, I care less about where I am geographically. I am more about who am I with. Do you know what I mean? You've seen that yourself, nephew. Like, I love when we plan things, and you know what? It's a sign that we should and we will. But like, you know, it's really awesome when you can hang out with people in the same room, and yeah. Still haven't had anyone at the new house. That's mainly because there's so much work to do. Yeah. Well, my mum can still drive. And I mean, obviously don't say exactly where the middle of nowhere is, but like, we wouldn't want to go anywhere uninvited. But you've been to us, so of course I would come to you if that made things easier. I would be a little limited on time in that I'd have to travel back same day because needing stupid equipment that I can't fit in the car and care. But would I do it? Oh my god, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
This engineer is like the biggest lunatic, and I have immense respect for him right now.
Yeah.
He's using his RPG as a sniper rifle.
All that says is he's got more skills than me. That's all that is. I salute you. Oh my god, I didn't see that guy until I saw that guy, and then by then it was too late. You know what I mean? Like, I saw him, but yeah. I apologize, you're not seeing good gameplay here. To see good gameplay, my nephew would have to be streaming, and he isn't currently, but he is actually...
And as it stands right now, my capture card needs a proper setup, which it kinda has at the moment. It's just I have no idea how to get it to cast from the PC HDMI splitter to my consoles.
Yeah, no, I was probably gonna sort that. I mean, to be fair, like, what's the rest of your day look like? Like, how
quite
soon?
Open. Like,
right.
Quite open. I could quite literally boot my PC up, like, immediately after.
Yeah,
we try and figure that out.
I gotta be honest, like, I do want a bit of a post-stream routine, if you know what I mean, so I do want a tiny gap, but yeah, I can be available maybe... I'd probably let you know when I've finished eating my dinner, and then if... Because it isn't gonna take all night, we could look in that stuff tonight if you wanted. Yeah.
Not to make you hungry or anything, but somebody has just started cooking a sausage roll.
Zombie Workshop. Zombie Workshop. Zombie Workshop. Can we have some sausage roll emotes designed by yourself in the chat? Do you want to know the crime, Zombie? People weren't using that emote. So do you know what I had to do to make people want to use it? I had to use the Twitch built-in features to make it spin. because nobody cared about the awesome like work. Well, they did care about the awesome work you did, but like basically all the other emotes were getting used, but not that one. And I'm like, what do you guys not love the food of the gods that is a sausage roll?
I mean, for me personally, and this is a respectful disagreement, because I know you massively prefer sausage rolls.
Hang on, where's this mute button? There we go. Sorry, you were saying?
I like boss pies more.
I knew I shouldn't have unmuted yet. I knew it. Damn it.
Both are still really good though. Ah, flashlight! God damn it, I got blinded. Thanks, medic. No. Nope.
I did a thing. Okay. Ow.
I killed Jabba the Wood.
That's a great name. Sometimes
His name
we get some really awful names, but sometimes I'm like...
There is also somebody on the enemy team called the Dope Pope.
His Holiness is in the game? I doubt it somehow.
Could you imagine that? Like,
Listen, he would be, no word of a lie, if he's anywhere, he's going to be driving the Leo tank. You just know it. And if you don't understand why that's even remotely amusing, yeah, the Pope's called Pope Leo. Missing this one bird. They come back. They're like, oh, thank you so much. We'll buy at least 2. I'm not joking. I can't have one without Mum not having one. Listen, I kid you not. It is her favorite game. In fact, Fluff It, I'm gonna do something risky here. Where is my mum? I'm gonna show you the amount of time played. Time played. So the family group, blah, 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 blah. Ignore mostly names.
Yeah,
All right,
I got a ping on
Profile.
Discord about her playing RE Requiem.
Yeah,
Was it?
which is now completed
Yesterday?
twice, by the way, whereas I've only done it once. Twice, yes. She's on her 3rd run through of Resident Evil 4 Remake, and in terms of most played, Blueprints is my mum's 2nd most played game on a PlayStation console with 331 hours. But as a reminder, she lost I think it was a 95-hour save and just shrugged it off. And as you can see as well, 6 trophies compared to my 2, 18% compared to my 6. I've put 44 hours in the game, and that is still all the same save. But yeah, I think Mum's actually completed more blueprints than me. I kind of wonder how deep the rabbit hole goes. Like, when you've unlocked all the sanctum doors, what's the next thing? And then I know in room 46, which I'm not going to tell you where it is, but there's like a map in there that I don't know what that's about. So like, what's after that? And yeah, like I just, how crazy does it go? I love how, despite the fact, while we were looking at my mum's playtime of across all the PlayStation games, I'm still earning points just by being in this tank. That's cool.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
as long as you're
331 hours
What was going? Team points.
compared to my 44. In a way, I'm sorry I've only put 44 hours into Blueprints. But I have put 44 hours into Blueprints. And I love it.
Mother... They're all on
We started
shit.
kind of like slightly comparing notes. I was like, you know, I would go through and I'd be like, okay, so what you managed to do today? Like, and it's like, well, do you know what? My favorite room, my biggest like aha moment was getting the power on was amazing. It like, yeah, I'll just say it like that. The whole boiler room thing, that was so satisfying to do. That was so wow. I will never forget that. I've totally forgotten how I did it. So I hope I never lose my save, but the satisfaction from figuring that out was second to none, because it completely changes the game. It's one of those moments where once you've done it, you've done, like, there are certain like permanent unlocks, if you will, and yeah, loved it.
Victory!
Indeed. I'm gonna see what like my challenges look like. You know, those things that I said I didn't care about? If I'm close to one completion wise, I'll be like, oh, okay, one more won't hurt. But I am not back. I'm just enjoying a day of Battlefield. Right. Are we like one game away from any of these? Oh my god, yeah, I guess we kind of... Kills are... Okay, so 3 kills. A bit more damage.
Grenades.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll some of these grenade.
Do you know what?
ones.
I'm gonna quit back to the main menu. Just so that we're not having to redo it in a minute, because if the game's gonna behave like we think it will. So yeah, I'll play one more, because I reckon I can get at least 2 more challenges complete.
Okay.
You know, those things that I said I didn't care about, and I don't, but since I'm close to a few of them, why not? Kind of like, yeah. They got me! Damn it, they got me!
This is kind of how I've been with...
We've never seen
Halo
the new
Infinite.
map as well. Sorry to cut you, but like, we haven't seen the new Season 2 main map, have we, in this stream?
No, we haven't.
Little disappointed about that. This one was Season 1. But I'm assuming it'll just randomly come up someday. Like, because obviously, I'll dive into a Season 3 stream, and whenever the Season 2 map shows up, and you could be like, oh, by the way, this was it. I'm like, oh. I'm also kind of surprised by how many of you are watching, actually. Yeah, I've still got 6 viewers. But yeah, like, for those of you that don't know, after the 2-hour mark, we kind of play the stream by feel. And as we've discussed, like, after food this evening, I will be helping Freelancer Alpha get set up with his capture card. Yeah. Thank you for the uptime. I've missed your streams, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want you to feel bad about it. Like, the one thing you should feel bad about is not completing the Mass Effect trilogy. That one, cool. But yeah, don't feel bad about not streaming at all. Like, you gotta want to do it.
Personally, it's kind of... my whole thought process with it has always been like, where's my interest right now? What do I want to do?
Yeah.
And just how motivated that interest is right now. Because if it's not like I want to stream this while playing, and it's more of just I just want to play this,
Yeah.
then I'll play it in terms of
By the
feel
way,
and-
even with Mass Effect, I enjoy. The thing for me is like, and I realize that I don't know. I got into Mass Effect at a time where it was still very, I'm gonna just say, relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was a new. Basically, Mass Effect 3, because I did get into the series late because the first game was an Xbox exclusive, right? And that it was on
Yes,
PC as well,
especially
but I didn't
because-
have one. So
Mass
Yeah.
Effect 1 was published by Microsoft
yes,
and not EA, which is why it was a
exclusive.
Xbox exclusive.
Yeah,
And then I think BioWare was purchased by EA, and that's when
yeah.
it became
And
a EA game.
And I would say, arguably, the PlayStation 3 got the best version of Mass Effect 2. Because Mass Effect 2 became to PS3 so much later than other platforms because of, again, similar deal, right? Because they all have expiry dates. But what was cool about what BioWare did about the PS3 version is that it was actually using the Mass Effect 3 engine. So in other words, the graphics looked even better, but it was still Mass Effect 2. So I would argue that, well, now that the definitive edition remastered thing is out, like that is the best version to play, right, on all platforms.
Yeah.
But before that, I would actually argue that the PS3 version was the best version of Mass Effect 2 to play. Because it had the tech upgrades of Mass Effect 3, which I thought was really neat. And so yeah, I got into Mass Effect from Mass Effect 2 and just fell in love with it. Obviously played 3 when it was new on release, just like all the other platforms. We all got it at the same time. And even though I only played 2 parts of that trilogy, because like you still, at the start of Mass Effect 2, you basically kind of go through a sequence where you can make a lot of the same key decisions. So the plot of the previous game was still mentioned and in there. I stand by what I've about, you know, I've said it before and I'm about to say it now. Mass Effect is my favorite trilogy in gaming. Like the original first 3 games, the Commander Shepard trilogy. That trilogy just, I don't know whether it'll ever be beat for me. And I think a lot of the reason why it's so good and why I wanted you to play through all 3 games in order is because of like you make all your decisions, and those decisions, the save data carries into the next game and into the next game. Whereas like we've seen games like The Witcher 3 have like sequences where that, you know, there's that iconic scene where you're asked about events that happen in The Witcher 2. And literally, depending on how you answer, it modifies what happens in the rest of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which also an amazing game, by the way. But the thing is, it all just happens in that scene, rather than these decisions and what's going on right now means even more because I experienced all of that firsthand, rather than it just being a dialogue option. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I really wanted you to play through all 3 games because then you would get the same experience that I had. Do you know what I mean? But the issue, I think, partly, because we've talked about it before, is like old games are just old, and it almost like it needs to be remastered again and be even more modern. Like,
a brutal admission.
Yeah.
As cool as I found Mass Effect because of its sci-fi setting, because if anybody who knows me will know that I fucking love sci-fi.
And that's why I thought, like, wait, this is a natural fit. Like, carry on with your brutal admission.
The problem I had with Mass Effect was, as cool as the story is, and how memorable all the characters are,
Yeah.
the gameplay fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I could not latch to it.
Huh. I mean, it does feel it does feel a little clunky. It's because it's, you know what? I know what the problem is. It's an Unreal Engine game, but not only that, it's Unreal Engine 3, which has a certain kind of clunky.
Can work as long as you've built it right. Like, UE3 can work as long as you've got it working right.
Hold on, you played as a soldier though, right? In both ME1 and ME2?
Yeah, I went based on the vanilla.
Yeah, right. So in not that I'm saying
I shot myself in the foot.
You did.
With that, but it's
you did. But it's the class you want to play, so I get it. Yeah, you want to play it like a Gears of War. Like, I honestly feel, because again, I'm going to be honest, I don't agree with you with the combat thing, but I realize that the reason why I don't agree with you is because I played a class that's literally more fun to play. Like, and I know that this is a subjective statement I'm making because, of course, you haven't. I
never saw Mass Effect as like a Gears shooter.
No, but because you've chose the default, you played Soldier, so rather than having biotic abilities, it is literally just his shooting and he can wear heavier armor.
Yeah.
Like, so you've just got moving and shooting. It's a cover-based shooter. And like you said, it's not as refined as Gears because it's not only a cover-based shooter.
My biggest gripe with Mass Effect is like a cover shooter is
it's
its cover
clunky.
system was so janky. Like, if you wanted to get in the cover, you had to keep walking into it. And it's like, I don't want to walk into a wall like
you want to press the button and then the character runs to it. Yeah. Which I think is how Mass Effect Andromeda worked. Like, again, they fixed this in the most modern game, I think. But that's the thing. The most modern game...
nobody fucking liked it.
No. And but that was more like plot reason, I think. Even though the plot isn't bad, like, to many, including myself, Commander Shepard, like, you just couldn't top that trilogy, dude.
Yeah.
But in order to fully appreciate the whole trilogy, yeah, you've got to get past the gameplay hurdle.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
The other thing I will commend, right? The leveling system in Mass Effect 1 has to be more superior than Mass Effect 2.
I would agree.
The problem I have is the levels feel so meaningless.
I would agree.
Because of how fast you level up.
I would agree. What that is like, even though it is still a sci-fi RPG, the RPG elements are very light. Like, although we're talking light for the 2010s, right? Whereas now, I would say like the lightest RPG I've ever played in terms of RPG mechanics is actually Final Fantasy 16. It actually bugged me how there was only one set of armor for like certain like level. You know, you reach a certain level.
I have noticed that.
And there's only,
because
there's only one upgrade. That really kills it for me.
Yeah, like if nobody has noticed.
Weird question.
Am I
using a green screen? I am.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry if it's a bit fuzzy, like, because nothing is perfect. I've actually got some marks on my green screen I can't remove.
It was bought by
Sam.
His sister, my aunt.
Yep. I am indeed.
And
So.
is honestly one of the coolest pieces of technology that I think exists that is available for, you know, this sort of thing.
It's also very rudimentary, actually. When you think about how it actually works, it's literally like in your software, you're like, oh, you see green? Ignore that. Make
Yeah.
that an alpha
The same
background
appli-
instead.
Yeah, the same applies to like a blue screen.
Yeah.
Though I think, I can't remember. You might have to correct me here because I don't fucking know. I'm probably spreading misinformation. So
When
please
you
correct me.
use what kind of depends on what you've got in the foreground, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So like,
I would have always assumed that like blue screens are a lot more expensive and are a lot more tech heavy
so
than green
the
screens. because
generally
green screens
speaking,
are a lot
if you're
more
if you're
easier
in
to
a
get.
situation where you need the green to be seen for whatever reason, you just key out a different color. So
Yeah.
yeah. I still struggle not to call little Sammy. Right, yeah. I mean, the
I
thing
have
is,
never heard anybody call her that before.
you
Like, that is a
have
new
now.
one.
It's funny because she's older than me, granted not by much. So what am I? Am I like?
Really? I thought she was younger than you.
So no, she's older.
She was born on a leap year.
Yeah, she's older. Listen, this is gonna hurt your brain. She was born in February 1988, right? February 1988. I was born in December of the same year. Don't think about it too much. You'll hurt your brain. But you're going to be like, how is that even possible?
I know how, and I know why.
Yeah, but then, like, here's the real thing that's really confusing. I was 3 months premature. So, like, I wasn't supposed to be born.
Which is why you were a December kid rather than
Like,
a
March, April. Yeah.
I mean, you are December 9th.
Yeah.
So, add an extra 3 months plus 2 extra days. You would have been around March 11th, March 12th for your exact due date.
Which is basically like the week before my mum's birthday. Like, had everything gone to plan. Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Don't ask how I managed to pull that out of my ass so fucking quickly, okay?
Hey, you know. I swear sometimes my brain, like, that was impressive work on our, what's the name of our, this is how dumb I am. What's the name of our calendar again?
Ours is the Gregorian
Gregorian, there we go. That was what I was gonna guess, but I didn't want to guess wrong and sound even dumber. So yeah. But like, dude, my brain is still using a sundial, I swear. Like, what time is it? Like, yeah.
The Gregorian calendar.
You were little Andy for ages too.
Ties to like the Middle East primarily because of them being the ones who made it, I think.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Correct me, please and thank you.
I don't know. I will repair this tank. Such is my job as an engineer. See, if anyone is sitting here being like, I can't play Battlefield, I'm no good at shooters, I've got news for you. You don't actually have to do any shooting.
You don't need to be good in FPS to be good at Battlefield. Like, if you can't shoot for shit, you like being the person who gives intel, play Recon.
Yep. If you can't shoot, but like, you know, you want to, you know, go prone on a tank and just keep it repaired, you are gonna get mega points for that. And that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Yeah. And if you're not good at combat, but you want to be defensive and help the team by supplying them with the ammunition and all that,
Yep.
play support. Simple.
Tom Dingo's now online. Hey! Tom Dingo's probably also been watching the stream. He often lurks.
He has also been playing a lot of Diablo 4 as of recently.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I am looking forward to that at the end of the month. I will co-op with
yeah,
you.
the new expansion comes out this month, doesn't it?
Exactly, and I've already paid for it. I've said this to you while you were in my chat on a previous stream, but my plan is thus. I'm gonna stream the campaign in full. So obviously if I'm ahead of you, don't tune in because I don't want to spoil you. But I am going to play the campaign entirely solo. And then I will see you in the end game. Because that way, neither of us are waiting on one another. If my care schedule ends up being chaotic, because we literally don't know until the morning, you know, that just means that I can complete the game at my own pace. I'll see you in the end game, but when I get to said end game, I want to do, like, if I'm online and you're online, you can just hop in and we'll co-op. I'll probably be streaming it, and I will basically play as much of it, and because I will eventually drop off, right? Even if it's not because it might not even be because I'm bored of the game. It might end up being just because the next game is out, you know, that I want to devote time to. But I'll drop off whenever I drop off, and then it's just there for me to enjoy.
I will alert you now because this was its most recent patch.
Yeah.
They removed doors.
All doors.
Doors that you can open that aren't objective based. So if they require animus or like a key,
so what you're on about is like every doorway is just open.
Yeah.
Okay. My game designer brain, you know how I said, like, when a lot of weird things happen in games, we should ask, why would a designer do that?
Yeah.
That says to me that there was a bunch of people kind of complaining about having to manually open a door because they just want to zoom through a dungeon at like breakneck speed. That I feel is kind of
like,
yeah.
Diablo has always had doors.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you wanted to play strategically to funnel enemies in.
Yep. Or like close a door to block a projectile. Like yeah.
So it's like, why?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Now, I'm trying to remember what Path of Exile does.
You've also got to think, I'm somebody who has been playing like Diablos 2 and 3 as well as 4 all at the same time.
Yeah.
The past week. So it's like, having that change
perspective,
with Diablo 4.
Although, correct me if I'm wrong, you've never been able to shut a door once opened. Like, once they're open, they're open. Yeah.
No, yeah, you couldn't close the door, which again was also like a... Why?
Yeah.
Whereas in Diablo 3 and...
I'm
Diablo 2,
pretty...
You could open and close them.
Oh, you could close them?
Yeah, in Diablo 2 and 3, you could open and close doors, but it's like... In Diablo 2, it was a lot more of like, this door is open, but it says open door. And when you hit open door, it closed the door.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
yeah,
that hurts my head.
What, dude? That's just
But that
No,
was
no.
just
The
its
thing that
procedural
hurts my head is
generation.
when people complained when Blizzard fixed the monastery bug. So in the Act 1 Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye Monastery, towards the end of Act 1, there is a bug in the original Diablo 2 where you can interact with the door, and gameplay-wise, it's open. You can walk through it, but visually, nothing in the game has changed. So the door looks closed, and you could just walk through it. They fixed that bug, which to me is like, yeah, because it looks weird. And then the purists complained, and they told Blizzard to unfix it because they found that bug hilarious and wanted to keep it in. So Blizzard actually unfixed it. And I'm like...
The thing that got me about some of the bugs is it's like, wait, hang on. If that's supposed to be a bug, but people are like, can't they just
make it an option?
Like a...
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, if you want to play the Diablo 2 Resurrected version, where it's like, that bug is
you know what, Tom Dingo, if you are lurking in the chat, you've got like a few more minutes to explain the logic of the monastery bug to me, because I could not believe that people were angry that a visual bug was fixed.
I mean, if there was a gameplay feature behind it where it's like the door was bugged and it looked closed, but it was open,
we do
you
like
could walk through it, but enemies couldn't.
I mentioned Tom Dingo because he should be online. It said he was online in EA a moment ago, and he does lurk in a lot of my streams. So yeah, and obviously plays D2 and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
How are we doing
He's
on the
been playing a lot of Paladin as of recently.
Oh, that is specifically hammered in. I'm calling it right now. He'll be throwing hammers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's the classic, right? It's just what you do.
Yeah, I have been
booted.
I've been enjoying being.
I've quit out. Were you booted?
No.
Oh my god,
I have been massively enjoying the feature that is. It's like I am able to go into the sky and come back down and then have Tyrael wings that start attacking enemies.
Are you still in your game?
I'm in the lobby with you.
Oh, okay. Fluff it, we'll do one more. But this is because now it's a 3-hour stream. We'll only do one. This is the last game. But yeah, I think that why this map? I was hoping I was really hoping you know what? Nah. What's the name of the season 2 map that I've been wanting to see all stream and haven't?
Oh god.
I'll find it. We have ways of finding it. Watch this. I'm gonna not only am I gonna find it, I'm gonna guarantee it.
Yeah, hang on. Let me
custom search. Well. Right? Custom is contaminated, right?
Yes.
Contaminate. Check this out, everybody. Conquest. Uncontaminated. Play. Don't give me a game unless it's Conquest uncontaminated. Go.
Puts us in one that isn't.
You know what? We're gonna load in, and then it's gonna be like 5 seconds of gameplay. Here we go, finally.
Motherfucker, I wasn't brought in.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm quitting out.
That is bullshit.
Do you know what? I'm a little annoyed with myself. Because rather than playing all these games that we did play, I could have just done this from the beginning. Guaranteed the new map from the beginning. Right.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
I know, but you know, are there vehicles on this map, by the way?
Yes. Finally, there we go. I got brought in.
Okay, good.
Thank.
I can't
fuck for
believe
that.
I've done a 3-hour stream of Battlefield and it never gave me the new map. I know that we were doing the night vision goggly stuff for a portion of it, but still, that is actually insane because it's the newest map. You would think that the game would be giving this map more often than not
Yeah.
because
But
it's the
somehow,
new map.
no. I wonder if EA fixed something with regards to the canted optics. So I'm gonna use the most OP weapon I have on and see how
Which is?
the L110.
Oh yeah.
You know, the LMG where I am one of the highest
Oh
percentage
yeah.
players with.
Yeah, no, I
because of how
know.
much I've used it.
Yeah. Wow, you see, this map looks pretty.
How the fuck did you blow yourself up with your own goddamn mind? How did you do that?
Screw it, let's use this bike.
You'll see why I kinda associate it with like a map from Battlefield 1.
It's reminding me of the mountaineering map in Italy, right? Lots of
That's one. That's it. That's the one. That is the map
Yeah.
this reminds me of.
I loved that map. So this bodes well. But yeah, if you're wondering why, like, why with the what's with the one more, I wanted this map from the server and it didn't give it to me.
I like that.
But you've just seen how easy it is to ask for a specific map. I should have done that from the beginning. Oh god, it's just behind me. I'm sorry, I didn't do my job.
That's alright.
I had one job. Nephew, stay alive.
Yep, still exists. The bug still exists. They still haven't patched it. I'm not saying what it does. You can screw off. This is my bug. I keep it.
Oh, wait, is it a bug that gives you an unfair advantage? Be honest.
Yes.
So, okay, now you have to explain it.
So, for whatever reason.
And you have to stop doing it in this game right now.
No.
Yes.
This is the whole reason why I'm so OP with my LMG. I will never ditch it.
Well, the thing is, you're saying this on a stream, though, where people can see your EA ID and report you, so you might need to.
Yeah, true. So, the bug is, for whatever reason, canted optics completely remove bloom.
Oh. Yeah, I can see how that's a problem. Yeah. This is the thing, man. I mean, again, I'm going to apologize to you in advance, because, again, anybody on the internet could, like, be like, wait, what was his name?
The more hilarious thing is, I use it because sometimes in close quarters, it's just like, I cannot use a ×5 optic in close quarters, so I haven't.
No.
But then
Let's.
experimentations around halfway through season 1, I learned, hang on a minute, where'd Bloom go?
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, and I'm gonna say this in a way that hopefully means that your account never gets into any bother. You use it because it's gonna get used against you.
Yes.
Straight up. That's why you do it. Like, it needs to be fixed for everyone, because the moment they're like, you stop, like, you can stop and yeah, fair enough, cool. But this is a competitive game in a way, like, you know, it's us versus them. It's gonna get used against you.
Yeah,
and how
there is one person I told this to, and she was also like, how the fuck have they screwed that up?
Yeah.
This person, obviously, died.
Yeah.
Because, like, I told her the bug, like, when the game was halfway through season 1, and it was like, how
Wait,
what?
it's existed that long?
Yes. And nobody has noticed. Apparently.
Are you in the official Battlefield Discord?
Yes.
Have you reported it there?
Oh.
Report it there. Straight up report it there. Because this is not even about you. It's about, like,
it's about the
everyone.
well-being of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not about you. It's for the betterment for the game as a whole. Like, yeah.
Like, Bloom is supposed to prevent you from abusing a weapon at range that isn't supposed to have that kind of range.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're able to use, say for example, the L110 that is supposed to be a close medium LMG and use it for long range because you are using a canted optic, it gets a little ridiculous.
Because again, the damage per second of that gun is gonna be higher specifically because of its range limitations that you're now saying can be circumvented, which then, because that's the thing, the guns that are more effective at longer ranges, in a way, this exploit nerfs those weapons even more, because why would you use those when you can do this weird Bloom exploit on the L110, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it may potentially apply to other firearms.
Yeah, you just don't know. You just, yeah, you haven't done.
Don't know.
Yeah, you
I've
haven't
not
tested everything.
that far.
Yeah. So it may or may not affect more than one gun, but you are just aware that it is a consistent, recreatable issue. Well, to that, I say thank you for your service. It's good that you found it. But yeah, it needs to be fixed. Report it in all official places. So Discord, their Twitter, you know. And I would prefer you to do it because you would articulate it well.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, unlike me, you've experienced it firsthand. I have not. So you would even be able to put a video clip. That'd probably be the best way.
I have now also removed said canted optic.
Okay.
And there is already a massive fucking difference.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Just by the bug existing, it's gonna get used against you. And to that point, of course, you fight fire with fire to a certain degree. I'm not saying that if you get cheated on, you should cheat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's really important.
It could potentially not even be a bug. It could potentially be it could potentially be something that they did on purpose and just nobody's noticed. Because if it's been in the game for this long and nobody has reported it or said that it's a bug,
Yeah, you're right, it could be intentional. That
again,
sounds
who
weird to
knows?
me though.
Why would they do that?
There's an enemy on top of me. On my tank. There's now
Yeah,
two
okay,
enemies
look.
on top of me.
Hang on.
They're gonna kill me.
Somebody up here with me. I'm going to. Son of a bitch!
I can't get in here, god damn it.
They have a shotgun. Why do they have a shotgun?
There we go. Oh great, a teammate just took my tank. Well, let me repair you and then let me get in. Never mind.
How the hell did I not take fall damage just now?
By the way, this is definitely the last game, and I mean it this time, because, yeah, I need to do...
Oh, sure. I hold the button to do a roll, only to not do a roll.
Yeah.
Thanks, Battlefield.
I'll be post-streaming routining after this, and then I will get in touch with you after dinner. Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
But thank you very much, Zombie Workshop, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate you. It means a lot. It was a very pleasant surprise to see your name in chat. And of course, like these days, any stream I do, like the VOD goes on my YouTube channel, which for the link for that, !YouTube. To be honest, I don't know how Twitch feels about this these days, but yes, I do kind of need more YouTube subscribers. You know, and like that's the equivalent of a Twitch follow. I need to
Twitch are a lot more lenient with cross-platform advertisements, and also with one of their most recent
I know that you can combine chats now if you multi-stream. Yeah. That's cool. But yeah, like !YouTube for the YouTube link, and if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, consider doing that, because as a long-term goal, I would like to get, you know, partner, like they call it partnered, but essentially like the equivalent of affiliated, even on the YouTube side, just to diversify one's income. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube yet, consider doing it. I typically will upload one video a day, and it is literally just whatever the stream was that day. So in terms of like sub-feed spam, like how crazy it's gonna be, just one long form video a day. That's kind of it. And it isn't even every day, it's just most days.
Where's most of our team? In our base. Lovely.
Although the most recent extra video that I did on my channel was lamenting the cost of this awesome hobby of gaming. You know, with the newest Sony PS5 price rises. Which, to be fair to Sony, I'm amazed that they lasted this long before rising. But that just goes to show you how much of a market lead position they were in. Because let me tell you, if they were selling like less consoles compared to the Xbox, which obviously had to do multiple price rises several times before now, I guarantee the PS5 would have got more expensive sooner had they not already been in such a lead. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Sony are fully aware that this is going to hurt their sales. You know, that they know that. That's why they would, like, if you're smart, you wait as long as you possibly can before you make a move like that. Because it's a situation where, like, yeah, we know that less people are going to buy this at this higher price, but the point is, for the people that will still buy it at that higher price, we need to cover the manufacturing costs. So if it ultimately means they're manufacturing less consoles but still making games, you've got to remember that console sales is not their only revenue stream. So if there is literally the hypothetical scenario of they never sell another PS5 again, and they're only earning revenue from existing customers, that still can work okay for the business because of how many millions of customers already have a PS5. Do you know what I mean? But the reason why this sucks is because it's not... What you want is to be constantly bringing in new people, because this hobby is amazing.
Yeah.
As we've been talking throughout the stream.
The thing that I have kind of been realizing over the last couple days after the price rises, I could easily get a graphics card for my PC and make it better than both my consoles combined.
Yes. I will say though,
for the price of half of the price of a current PlayStation 5.
True. The issue becomes when, like, yes, because I upgraded my GPU. You're going to be singing a different tune, and I promise you, once you have to change your CPU, motherboard, and RAM. Because the CPU, motherboard, and RAM is basically, think of that like, if there's any kind of equivalent to a console generation, it is literally the CPU, motherboard, and RAM. Now, luckily for you, I think once you're on something that runs DDR5 memory instead of DDR4, I basically don't think there's going to be DDR6 systems for a long time yet. And even when there are, there's going to be a long overlap.
DDR6 is already being...
Oh yeah, it'll be a real thing. It's going to be a real thing, but the point is, devs aren't going to be making games that require it for a long time. You know what I mean?
And from what I've seen, DDR6 is going to be a lot sooner than it is late.
Oh, I believe that as well. But because, again, game publishers want to sell to as wide an audience as possible, this is why system requirements for games on PC can go so low. Is so that you can sell your game to more people. Yeah? This is why low settings are a thing. So, even when DDR6 is a thing and people are some people are building DDR6 systems, you're going to be fine. There's going to be several generations of new motherboard sockets and CPUs. But still, upgrading your CPU and motherboard and then slotting in the DDR5 RAM you already have, that's still going to be an expensive thing. Like,
yeah.
And also, depending on the motherboard socket changes as well, you might also need another CPU cooler, especially if your new processor runs hotter than your old one. That kind of thing. There's also a chance you might have to change your power supply. This is why, like, if ever shopping for a power supply, I always recommend buying a higher wattage than you need over a lower one, because it means that you don't have to change your power supply when you upgrade, necessarily.
You've also got to keep an eye out for the grades
Oh
the
yeah, that's
Fireflies
super.
have as
Well,
well.
yeah. Well, that's more of
So
a
it's a lot
efficiency
more
thing.
of a
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot more of an awkward.
Oh yeah, the grading, the way they name it is it's stupid. 80 plus platinum
Yeah.
and blah blah. You're like, what does that even mean? Why has there never been a 90 plus? You know.
Yeah. I mean, I have been looking at various five parts for a PC. Not to upgrade my PC, but just because I wanted to look.
Yeah, you just want to be aware of the landscape, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The landscape.
Surprisingly
The
enough-
landscape, ironically, we've been using this joke the whole stream. This is what the PC building landscape looks like, funnily enough. An absolute wreckage.
In terms of RAM and SSD pricing, yes.
Yeah.
But everything else is surprisingly average.
Yeah.
Like an AM5 chip and motherboard, yes, not.
You know why that is, right? Basically, like OEMs and PC part manufacturers know that because RAM is so expensive, and obviously anyone building a PC, the budget is only so large, and a larger portion than ever is being allocated to RAM. They're like, well, damn, if we don't lower our prices for the other bits, we're not going to sell anything at all. You know?
I mean, I am just gonna pull one up on my phone because it's where I've been looking.
I'm officially backing out now, by the way, because
yeah, like there are some bits like.
You are freaking kidding me! I needed 2 more skills. No, I'm not doing it. No, that's it.
We're done.
We're done. But what this has told me is that I might have to do another stream of this before the season ends in 6 weeks, because that actually was pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right. I apologize, but I'm kind of gonna end the stream pretty abruptly. No raid either. I'm really sorry. Please go to your favorite corner of Twitch. I gotta go. All right. But I hope everybody enjoyed this, and again, thank you everybody for joining. Zombie, thank you for making your presence known and hanging out with us, chatting with us in chat. Glad that you got notified about the stream. I typically do most of my streams in the afternoon, unless it's a collaborative one like I'm hoping tomorrow's will be. So it might be in the afternoon, it might be in the evening. I'll see what Dondi Gamer says. But I'm hoping to play some 2XKO. We also need to be aware of when the servers go up, actually. So if the new update isn't up until the evening anyway, that decides for us. But basically, either have your Twitch notifications on, or if you're in my ! Discord server, then you can turn on notifications there. But yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you all. Alpha, is there anything you want to say before I end the stream?
Enjoy yourselves. I hope you all had a happy Easter, and keep enjoying your chocolate. Unless you're allergic to it, then
Condolences.
yeah, my condolences.
Yes. Well,
how could you not like? How could you?
Well,
be allergic to chocolate? I feel sorry for that.
I know. I think there's chocolate out there. There's a special kind of chocolate out there for those people. So go and enjoy some of that. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I didn't have much chocolate, but what chocolate I did have, it's already all gone, I'm afraid to say. So yeah, no chocolate and no Swimbird. Ah, I'm sad again. Anyway, it's okay. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you for 2XKO, hopefully with Dondi, we'll see, at some point tomorrow. So look forward to it. Bye-bye!